Hello, hello. Thank you everyone for coming out on your hump day. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to Adventures in Asterie. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Please do let me know, as always, if there's any issues with the audio or the visuals. I'm good at a lot of things, but like technology is not always one of them. Oh, thank you. I did a show IRL on the weekend, and I had leftover show hair, and only the bottoms were curly, so I decided to like put it up and like go with it. Sometimes doing your hair when it's like 5 days dirty is the best time. Oh, thanks, Vocal, for the host. All right, without further ado, let's bring in the Chaos Crew. Woo. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Whoop,
whoop. So we're in the middle of like quite an exciting moment. So let's do our intros. Y'all, I set up the fucking thing. The like, what are they called? When you do like exclamation point name and it does the thing for you.
Commands.
I set up the commands
yeah.
today. So watch
Nice.
this. Christina, let's start with you.
Oh.
Hey guys, I'm Christina or Xtina. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Greekachu, and I'll be playing Staci, your wonderful flower crown coffee obsessed high elf warlock.
I like it. It's very impressive, Stella. Very impressive.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm tired. I am playing, who am I playing today?
MK.
We'll get
That's
there.
right. MK Skiphop.
Good one.
You're chaotic, naive, sweet, clever, and knows everything about everything, Druid Cleric.
Very true.
Hello, I'm Murphy, and you can find me playing Bill, our team's tired dad, and beekeeper.
Hi everyone, I'm Valiant Dorian, also known as Otto Spirit Bear. I'm a Twitch performer. Well, that's not what I meant to say. TTRPG performer is what I meant to say, and I said Twitch instead. And I'm playing Zaltana Brightouched, a wild magic sorcerer wizard multi-class who's trying not to be chaotic, but she's very good at doing it.
And she has a crush.
And she has a crush. Tune in for more.
Yeah.
Soap opera levels. Alright, I'm Jem, aka Disabled and Fabber on the internet, and I play Jezebel Feuerwerker, the Eladrin wild magic fighter, sorcerer fighter lover of chaos and drama. I wrote this down today, but I'm apparently still fucking up, and I stream, draw, and create whenever I have the energy, which is never. But I still do it. That doesn't make sense. I shouldn't improvise.
And I am Vocal. I play Fernell Layethe. I am also chaotic, and I hope we have a fun time today.
And that we don't die.
And
Yeah.
that we don't die.
all of us
die.
today.
We're all out of points today.
I'm describing myself as a depressed zombie, so I don't know about y'all, but that's where I'm at.
I'll sign in for that.
So, you know, we're all in different states of, like, IRL, in different states of disarray right now, so bear with us, but I will say before we begin, Wednesdays I look forward to so much, because I have some struggles in real life, and I look forward to playing with this amazing crew to, like, just get out of my real life and play with people who are awesome and kind and, like, down to go along and escape into fantasy, so thank you most of all to you, the six of you, and to, like, our little, I'm a little quieter than everyone else, so I will turn up my mic. And thank you so much to everybody else who plays along. Let me see if I a little bit, or I can just lean in a little bit. Is that better if I just talk a little louder so I don't like mess with settings and then I did a whole like, here's me being sentimental and be like, oh fuck, I fucked it up.
I know. You're
God
so
damn it.
sweet.
Sweet.
It's fine. Properties. It's all
We are
turned out
on
the
brand.
whole way. On fucking brand for me, legit. Like, heart, but less technical knowledge. But that's okay. One of these days I'll have enough money to cover the technical part with somebody else. Hey, money. Okay.
Hey, money.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Let
Pay the
me.
money.
I'll turn down. Oh wait.
Just turn down us a tiny bit.
You know what I can do is turn me up maybe in Discord. Can I? my audio?
Streaming is very hard.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Okay, I'll just try and speak up a little because now I just covered my whole ass face. Okay, I'll try and just speak up a bit. Yeah, streaming is hard, and but we're here. Okay, so for those of you who don't remember or might have missed last week, we are currently in a crypt. We're at the bottom in a long-standing house in the city of Shorehaven on the continent of Asterie. This house is House Galea. It's one of the oldest houses on Asterie. And our adventuring team is here because they got wind that this mysterious mage called Jessup sometimes work from here and might be here. They're hunting Jessup down because Jessup is the only link that they have to a book that was stolen from a town that they happen to all be in called Duronia. They don't know if Jessup has the book, but they know that Jessup was one of the 3 people that had access to the security surrounding this book. And they were quite sure that the other 2 were not involved in stealing the book, which was the mayor and the sheriff of Duronia. So they tracked Jessup down to this house, and then they managed to, with a little bit of bumps and bruises, make their way through a crypt filled with what some of them had found recently summoned monsters and undead. Not undead, a few of you discovered, that had been there for a long time, but ones that had been recently summoned by somebody. They managed to get their way through those and somehow through a barbed devil really easily, and I was a bit upset about it, but that doesn't matter. Recently summoned undead. True story. So then they went through this crypt and they went through a dark hole at the bottom, as adventurers do, just like leaping into dark holes, smashed their way through a door, and finally came face to face with who they discovered was Jessup, the mysterious mage. Almost immediately on entering, Jessup summoned a wall of fire in front of them. Just in time, or not in time, for the adventurers to notice that Jessup was almost at the end of casting a teleportation circle. They're trying to get the fuck out of here. We ended at the end of the initiative order. I'm going to roll. I was going to do it before, but I was like, nah, let me do it live. I'm going to roll initiative for Jessup, and then we'll go in from there. Let me see here. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Okay.
Good.
So we're going to go in. We're going to go in
Whoops!
and re-add your initiatives because I re-added all of y'all. So you can see, you should be able to see the initiative. We're going to go with the same initiative, which is 19 for Zaltana. What do we got?
Okay.
4 for Staci. Jezebel had 8. Bill had 17. Oh, why is that not sticking? No!
You gotta
I'll
put the
try.
number in and then hit enter. For some reason,
Yeah,
it's
that's
so
what I
finicky.
did.
If you don't hit enter, it doesn't. 17. Staci. 4. Almost there. Okay, can you all see your initiatives now?
I don't see mine.
It's coming up right now.
There we go.
Okay, great.
Oh, shit.
So we're gonna start in a second. I'm really good. I'm a professional streamer.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
Great job doing all the good things.
Doing the thing. Okay, so we're gonna start at the top of the order with MK. You see in front of you, literally right in front of you, a wall of
Okay.
fire.
This is gonna be a battle. All right.
Are we fighting?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Is that what we're doing?
They did summon demons.
You know what? Because I don't know what we're doing quite yet, I am just gonna say, Mr. Wrinkles, halt, and I'm gonna cast command on him.
There's so many
So
wrong
that's a
things in
wisdom
that
saving
sentence, but go
throw.
on. Okay.
You know, I'm He's had a rough day, guys.
I love.
She's
her so
not
much.
looking great right
I
now.
rolled a 13 on the dice. Their wisdom, let me tell you, I think it's pretty good. Gotta be honest with you.
Damn it.
It's not that good. Okay, that's a 15 total. Does that save?
Dang it! Oh, that many.
Chat wants to see a map, if possible.
Oh God,
Oh.
yes, I didn't switch the thing. Thank you for that.
Oh,
Let's
please show the
go.
map. It's glorious.
It is really
Good
good.
map.
I mean, right now it's just this. We're in a very small closed quarter right now. So this was the sort
I
of
thought they meant the world map.
the whole crypt that they went through. And right now they're in this little confined space, which we saw last week basically consists of what appears to be an old altar, bunch of books, and a very old mage. So that's where
Call
we are.
them Mr. Inkles. It's canon now.
Okay, go on.
I guess.
But they saved.
Yes, so they saved.
What?
So, that's my turn.
Ooh.
Ooh. Everyone's turn order disappeared.
I
No, just
hid
ruin.
everything.
No.
I will just tell you what it is. It's okay. It's on mine
Okay.
for some reason. I can
Okay.
see it. I don't know
That's
why you
fine.
can't. Zaltana, you're up with a 19.
No worries.
Cool. Zaltana, because of just spatial reasons, can't really go any further. But she's going to peek her 7-foot tall head out to see what on earth is going on, and she's just going to say she's not going to spend any actions casting any spells. She's all looking directly at Jessup, but she's going to say, Jessup, we are a bunch of adventuring fools who have come here to speak with you. If we were here to injure you, I do not think declaring I am Fernell Layethe busting through the door is necessarily the way to do that. We are not the seam. We want to recover the book. Help us.
I do not
That's all she's-
have the book.
I know that,
Cool.
but help us recover it.
I don't believe I am in the power to do so.
I think you do. Only a skilled mage can do all of this.
For once, you speak some kind of intelligence words. I'm going to ask you once to depart from here.
No.
I do not have the book, and truth be told, I do not think you want it either. I've asked
We-
you once.
We only
Well-
seek to recover it and return it to its rightful place.
It's too late for that.
So you're
Why?
running?
Is that your whole
That
turn?
sounds like
Okay.
a real quitter attitude.
Yeah, that's my turn. I don't think that's like 6 seconds. Yeah,
Yeah,
so like
If nobody's well, let's go through the initiative and see. So up next we've got Bill. Oh God.
Oh.
There's enough room in here for me to like level an arrow at this guy, like past everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and
Why
then
not?
I would like to make eye contact with Zaltana to get some kind of understanding on whether or not I should release this bow, like this arrow.
she's shaking her head for sure.
A no or a yes?
No. She literally just said we're not here to hurt them. So no.
He's not gonna.
I don't know if shooting them is gonna help either.
Right. These are all sounds that Bill's making in character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can hold your action to level an arrow
yeah,
for
I guess.
when Bill has had enough and wants to shoot them.
Okay, fine. Bill says, fine, but I'm on standby, and I will not lower my arrow.
What are you
Thumbs up.
holding it for?
When ship pops off.
Okay.
When Zaltana gives me a nod. When I get the green signal from the woman of us that I think could destroy the whole party in like a snap, I'm gonna look for her A-okay before I shoot this mage in the face.
Oh no! Who has this happened?
In mad respect, but that's where he's
You
coming
did it to yourself, Zaltana.
Sometimes you
You
just
did
gotta-
it to yourself.
I don't think none of that was supposed to be bad. That was just like a statement of fact.
Yep. Bill is holding his action until shit pops off.
Grudgingly
Or
holding
Zaltana
its
says
action.
go. Yeah.
Just pouting about it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Fernell.
I think you talked to the wrong person. Fernell's gonna try and use his great axe to stab a wall, and use he's gonna basically use his great axe to jump over the wall of fire, like
So
stab
you're,
the
pole
wall.
vaulting, kind of.
Yeah, pole vaulting through.
Cool. I'm gonna. This
And-
goes all the way
and
to the
if-
ceiling.
Say it again.
The wall of fire goes all the way to the ceiling because the ceiling, like we talked about, is only like 10 feet tall.
Okay. And this is
Okay, rethinking.
This is
Having a thought.
foolish, but brave and really cool.
Welcome to Fernell.
Zaltana's gonna swoon
Yeah,
if you do
literally
it.
his whole character.
Swear.
He is made of stone, right?
I
Like,
am
how
made
much
of
fire
stone.
damage would he really take?
Well, I
I'm
can
not
tell you
resistant
exactly.
to fire as much as I would like to. As much as I would like to be, I'm not incredibly resistant to fire. I. Damn. Okay. Is there any loose furniture near me on this side of the wall?
On this side of the wall, no.
Yes.
There are a handful of like books and things. There's that sort of rounded bookcase. Yeah. And there's like books and things, but there's no furniture. There's a broken door behind you.
Yeah. I mean. God. Oh,
So
you know
curious
what?
where this is
I that's okay. That's okay.
Don't
and
think
how
about
far
it. Just
away
do
is
it.
that? Like, how
Just
far
do
away
it.
are they? Like 15
Do it.
feet, right?
Just do what though?
I want to, but I'm at half health. Like, I would do it if I was at full health. I would just do it. But I've already been downed in this crypt once. I don't want to. I don't want to die again. I have a javelin. I have 2 attacks. I'm gonna use.
Jenna says use the door as a surfboard.
I had this idea last time, but I wasn't quite sure. But I think you told me that it wasn't. Oh, you know what?
What?
I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot.
It's alright. It's alright.
I think I have a bit of a plan. So I will go through the wall of fire.
Okay.
But as I go through the wall of fire, I'm gonna do that whole vault maneuver, and I want to see if I can kick Jessup in their jaw region enough to see if I can knock them out.
Okay.
I want to just completely pole vault, because with my javelin it might be a little longer maybe, to just completely superhero martial art fighter kick them in the jaw.
It is 7:26 and we are in an action movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to see if I can do
We
that.
change genres real quick over here at Adventures in Asterie.
For it. Bill's real mad. He's
Fernell
taking
is
his
looking
action
for a
right now.
fight. That's why Fernell's here to fight.
If you nail this, everyone in the party is going to swoon.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just picking up a few dice here,
Okay.
But
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be fine though.
Oh, this is a
I'm gonna
horrible
need you to roll me as you leap into the air and karate kick through a literal wall of fire. I think I said it enough. I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save. I have advantage on that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, help.
I'm so glad I have advantage on that
Thank
because my
God
first
for
roll was a
that.
3.
Oh god. Oh, is everyone blessed still, by the way?
I don't
It
know.
wasn't everyone. You can't bless everyone yet. I think
Oh,
there's
not
3
everyone, but
people, right?
I remember
don't
I
who.
did it.
But you
It's
can
probably gone already.
Repick the. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been gone by now because only
Who looks
a
nervous?
round or 2.
Fernell.
Fernell, what'd you roll?
No.
Nope.
No.
So my second roll was a 1.
The save is a
Total of
17 anyway. You are. Look, I was clear about this. You're jumping through a literal wall of fire that's 5 feet wide and like 10 feet high. You're unfortunately going to have to take 8d8 of fire damage.
That's it. He's gone.
Fun, right? And safe,
That's
right?
Oh shit. Okay, that's 10, 17, 21. God, 25, 32,
I'm done.
33,
Yep.
I'm done.
He's gone.
That's it.
He's gone.
That's it.
40 total.
40, man.
I rolled really good. I was clear, and I'm pretty sure this mage was very clear on what you had to do. You jumped through. The interesting thing is you are now, and you can tell, standing on a teleportation circle. Lying on a teleportation circle.
Yeah. That's... Yeah. Alright.
Your friend, you all see what looks about to be this huge heroic jump, and then Fernell's sort of rock-like exterior starts to smolder and crumble into like what gravel does. And you see him through the flames licking through the ceiling, just crumpled on the floor, in the midst, weirdly, of a teleportation circle. Right, I have to tell you what the initiative is. It's gonna be fine. I shouldn't say anything on the DM, okay. For now, okay, Bill, I don't know if that counts as popping off, but you still have a held action. I'll just let you know that. Otherwise, it's Jezebel's turn.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know it's Jezebel's turn. I'm not jumping into that fire.
Now that you know the kind of damage it does.
Wow, I wish I had that face step now. Okay. I don't think I can use that. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can finagle to get that, but I don't think I can. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to completely 180 this, and this is how dire the situation is, that I am not immediately going to attack things. But I guess I'll just sort of speak up in my best performer voice and say, now Jessup, I'm an older woman, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm not quite understanding things here. But from what I hear, you don't have the book. We don't have the book. We want to help save the book because we've been told that if the book is in the wrong hands, things will go pear-shaped. Is that correct? Just the first part. Is that the second part? Book in bad person's hands, bad things happen. Yes or no?
Claiming to be old and infirm, it seems you have quite the grasp of the situation.
Well, I didn't say infirm. I said a bit old. I'm losing my hearing on the left side a little bit, you know. So, I'm going to take that as a yes. So what's not clicking for me, as the kids say, what I don't understand, is why you're running from us. We clearly are not as much of a threat when compared to your great magical prowess, and so there's only a couple options I can see why you're running here. Option 1, you're lying and you do have the book. Now, no offense meant, I would probably do the same thing. Option 2, you're scared. Now, either because of us, which again, I can't really see, or because you know something, which is probably the most likely answer. And although we clearly aren't up to your standards magically, I think you can tell that we make what you might call front men, I suppose. You want to save your skin, right? You tell us what you know, we'll go into the line of battle for you. And you can go teleport off to whatever magical hidey hole you got, and don't play with me, I'm sure you have at least 5 of them. So, that's what I'm going to do. And I would like to say that this is a performance because Jezebel is very shaken by the fact that Fernell has just jumped through a wall of fire. So I would like to do a performance check.
Great. Yep. Go ahead.
Come on. Okay, I got a 12, so that's a 5 plus 7. Because I have a plus 7 to performance, and that was a bad roll.
So that's it's the what?
A 12 total.
12
I
total.
like how these rolls are going.
Wow.
This mage sort of like
I don't know if
You
that
steeples
have
their
tides
fingers,
of chaos.
looks at
I
you
do
and
have the
says,
chaos. You're right, I can reroll.
okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Sometimes I need
so,
to remind folks they have features.
bless. Yeah, you do. Okay, so I can do the Tides of Chaos is re-roll,
Once a day.
Yes.
and then I can do. No, this isn't cat. One attack roll, ability check. Okay, so Okay, I see. Never mind. I'm just trying to see how that works. So I will then re-roll the performance check. Pray, please. I'm not using physical dice right now, so this has to be nice to me because it's a computer, right?
Usually the opposite.
Hell yeah, 17.
Okay.
10 plus 7 is 17. Sorry, I didn't roll 17.
Okay.
That would have been great.
This mage steeples their hands and they look at you and they say, for you to even get beyond my security is impressive. But I don't know who you are. And you're playing with things that you know nothing about. I've told you once I don't have the book. And I will tell you right now, you don't want it. I'm going to see what I can do to get it away from those who would use it for ill.
To Daronia, we don't want to use the book. How far away am I? 5,
It
10,
cannot
15,
go
20?
back to Daronia. We have
Okay.
found that that is no longer a safe place.
Okay, then why haven't you confirmed with your sheriff friend that we were sent here to help get the book to a safe place? I don't understand what the problem is here.
Sylvan is a good person, but he has again no concept of what these items can do.
Well, I can't comment on that certainly. Is it we can't pass through anybody in this hallway, right?
Give me like a dexterity check. I'll let you try and squeeze by.
Okay, okay.
If you get over 15, you can like push Zaltana into the wall and squeeze by. But she's
Just a
safe.
check, not a save.
Yeah, just a check.
I did a dex check also because I'm near the back and I rolled a nat 20.
3 is
You
26.
guys both
Okay,
just roll the
okay.
same thing.
Rad.
Yes,
Amazing.
but there's only room for two more people in the room. So
So
unless
what
you
my
want to step
plan
into the fire.
is that I was going to get up close to the firewall, cast lightning lure. If they fail, they are going to be pulled through the wall of fire to us.
Dang. Okay.
Please do it.
Do
And
it.
out of the teleportation circle. Okay, so I will get up there,
That was
assuming I can
okay.
squeeze.
I'm gonna give it to you. But that was a really long turn.
But I was talking.
Yeah, but that was like good 30-second conversation. I'm gonna give it to you this time, but next time you gotta let me know if you're gonna have a full conversation or do an action.
I didn't think it would be a full conversation,
Yeah.
if that helps.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I need to move so that I'm within a 15-foot range of them.
Staci's like up against the
Does that
wall.
work?
Like,
Yeah.
Nope.
Tiptoeing
Bill,
by,
you just
pardon.
got advantage from chat, by the way, so mark that down.
Great, amazing.
Oh yeah,
Thank you,
give
thank you,
Bill
Kat,
the
thank you.
advantage.
Okay, yes, that's close enough. So,
No, I'm happy for you, I swear.
lightning lure is a cantrip, and so they need to make a strength saving throw.
Strength save. They do not pass.
Okay, so then they are. I feel bad giving the damage. They are just gonna be pulled toward us through the wall of fire, and
10 feet, right?
Yes, so it's a 10-foot throw, and then they take more lightning damage if they end up within 5 feet of me, which I guess they would because I'm 15 feet away total.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really
He
care
end-
about the
wouldn't
lightning
he end
damage.
in the wall of fire?
What's that?
Yeah,
He would end there.
They would end
I
there,
don't
yeah.
want to roast
There
them.
we go.
I just wanted to get them out of the teleportation circle, and the wall of fire does stretch all the way. Wait, do I have to pull them 10 feet?
Yeah,
Pull up to 10 feet.
Oh,
Up to 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what if I just sort of like Because if I loop it so that they don't go through the wall of fire, they would be out of the teleportation circle, but then obviously they could get back into the teleportation circle. But I also don't know if they're stuck. I don't think they're, like, held
Not
there.
grappled. They're not grappled.
No. Okay, so since my turn was really long, I guess I'll take the party's vote. So Jezebel will just, like, sigh and do some lasso motion, catch them, and then look at everybody like, should I roast them through the fire?
Yes.
MK nods at you, yes.
Bill nods yes.
Alright, let's do it. And I will roll for
Zaltana's
the...
catatonic, so...
This is... Yeah.
Staci's watching this like,
Okay, so they're gonna go ahead. This is
bad
again
vibes.
when I wish I had a dice camera, but I do not. But you know, fuck it. Dice are truth is stranger
Rolling
than
for
fiction. You know
wild
what I mean?
magic.
Trust you.
Yeah, do that. Let
Say
me
what
roll
I
their
got.
damage. They've got
got
9, 16,
I think.
20, 25, 30. Jesus Christ, 37 points of damage. You
I
guys.
rolled a 4. I think I only used one spell last time, and so this would be the second, I think. Because I was using mostly
Yeah, you only
fighting
1 and
stuff.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you were one.
So you're fine.
So I don't need. Why am I telling you? I don't need to tell you how much damage I did, but I did. It's too late. I did. I told you.
wall of fire concentration for them. So when
Yeah.
they drop their
Yeah.
own concentration
Now it
on
would
their
drop it.
spell now.
Well, wait. They got to do a concentration check, which is a D20 plus. It's a Constitution saving throw, essentially, right? So half of 37 is 18, essentially. They have to roll an 18. They didn't. The wall of fire drops.
Oh, now the wolf.
Hey, look, I'm not making these decisions.
No.
your
I
friends
brought
are.
this on myself. I'm not mad. I'm just a little, mad.
Not mad. I'm just mad.
Mad.
Wait, Fernell, are you dead, or are you you're like fully unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
Okay. That makes me less sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get like 100 damage or anything.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
It's
Well,
not
it
no,
has
it's
to
still sad.
essentially
Not
equal where you
40.
were.
Yeah.
You got 40.
Yeah.
And I think he was like at half health. Okay.
That was at half. It's not insta death. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So I'll just be like, well, who's up next?
Bill, does that count as popping off?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna shoot this dude.
Okay, go ahead.
And if the fire's
you.
down, I guess you got bees in play too.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't because you held your action. You can't do
Yeah.
also your bonus action. Just your action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's true. That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
But go ahead and roll to hit with your bow and arrow. Your
Give me
longbow
my longbow, numero uno. That's only a 14,
doesn't hit.
and the second one is a 22.
Hits. Go ahead
Wait.
and roll me damage. Ooh, on this mage, it's already looking pretty singed.
Do I
What do
have?
if they die? We don't have any more information if they die.
Yeah.
Beyond what's like on
That
them.
is a curious question.
That is 10 points of
10
damage.
damage. Oh.
Awkwardly walk up and kind of killed your mage. Sorry.
This mage looks pretty rough, is breathing deep, is singed, has an arrow in their chest. Not doing great.
Is he down?
So
Can we talk to him yet?
yeah, you want to see allies?
You what?
Do we think he's gonna talk now?
It's their turn.
I said, can
Oh,
we be
no.
allies?
Oh,
What?
Just singeing them, lightning luring them, and shooting them with an arrow. Sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We
It's
should
their
just give-
turn.
Oh.
They're gonna go. Shit, what are they gonna do? This is interesting. See, this is a dilemma that you put people in, right? They're gonna go ahead and put their hands forward, mumble a few words, and you see a sheet of flames just like spread forward from them as they say, "I told you to leave."
God, I wish I had fucking counterspell.
I'm gonna need you all to make me a dexterity saving throw.
It's the
That's
same round.
basically everybody, because no,
Even
not
me?
Bill. Everybody but Bill. It's a 15-foot cone.
Are you, Fernell?
Even me.
No, you're behind.
No, you're behind him.
So
Yeah, I want to say,
sorry.
okay, so it's
Jezebel,
yeah, okay.
MK, Zaltana, and Staci. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
11.
Dexterity, well, not the greatest, but...
Me neither.
Well, I rolled well, so hopefully.
Tell me
It
rolls.
was a 7.
Nope.
11.
Nope.
Nat 20 for 25.
Oh.
That's our girl.
That's
19.
pretty damn good.
Okay. So the last two of you save, Zaltana and MK, you save. Everybody else, you take...
No.
Hold on. So they cast this at a 7th level.
Oh,
This is gonna be worth it, but I'm gonna be dead.
no.
So you take
I don't have that much healing, guys. Stop.
7... 3...
You're gonna die.
5, 6, 7...
Great campaign, guys.
No, it's
it's
me.
great.
Yeah, I have
so,
backup characters.
15,
It's
20...
one way to end on time.
Yeah.
That's true.
Done by 8.
Let's traumatize Zaltana while we're at it.
Those who didn't save, you take 28 points of damage. Those who
Point.
did, you take 14.
Okay. I got one left.
I'm not looking good.
Neither.
After that, they
Fine.
say, just get out of here. Pretend you never saw me, and we'll never have to do this again.
We did kind of burn our friend to cinders, so
You did
got it
kind
work.
of burn me to cinders, elf woman.
It was
We did the
it was
firewall.
retribution.
Yeah.
That's their
It was
turn.
your wall, to be clear.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they call that fair play.
Staci, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a plan because any plan I had is gone.
Right.
So I think at this point she is going to look at Jessup and ask them, can we like get our dying friend first before we go if we do leave?
Happily, I don't need some young rock man's corpse in my home. Take him and go. Do you not understand? This makes me less and less willing to fill you in on anything going on here. Clearly you are not mature enough, worldly enough, or knowledgeable enough to understand what you are dealing with. Take your friend and leave.
Okay, over to cancel.
A meeting?
Ooh.
He
He hit a hard spot for Staci.
So if you continue this conversation, just because I've already said it, you won't be able to also take an
Huh?
action. I'll give you that for your free, like quick talk thing.
Yeah, does it look like the others are willing to leave at this point? If we
You
try
guys
to
can-
grab
You can tell each other. I think you'd be like looking at each other and making faces at each other.
Zaltana is fuming.
Not leaving without for now.
I like to think Jezebel has blood pouring out of her nose and her hair is just like ash now because she had like a Lee of hair, but she's like, it's worth it. We stand it.
We're in it.
Spits
I
out
don't
blood.
like. I think like out of character. I don't think Bill believes that that Jessup would let them leave.
Yeah, same.
And also, we're not leaving without Al.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're about to die.
It's hard to watch chat when you're DMing because it makes you feel bad, by the way.
Turn
No,
off
don't feel
chat.
bad at all.
I had to put it underneath something.
I wish I had that face step right now. Staci, do you have that?
Go
You're
ahead.
an elf.
No, I don't.
Oh, shit.
Don't. So. Oh my gosh. I think the second he says you're not worldly enough, you're not experienced enough to know these things, to know what's going on, she snaps and like gets so mad, and
she
she's
finally
just like,
takes the barb level.
Happy falls!
I'm
Fernell would be
sick
so
of-
proud.
I'm sick of people telling me that I'm not good enough, that people think that I am not smart enough or know what's going on in the world. and she casts Eldritch Blast at him, and it's just like,
Yep.
Oh.
I'm done with you kind of people.
Go ahead.
That is I don't think the first one hits with 9, but the second one's a 19.
Doesn't hit. That hits. Roll me
Okay.
damage.
And that is 10 on that one that did hit.
Okay. Dommage. Great. This mage is looking destroyed, like
Great.
hobbling forward,
Good.
but like they're ready to like lose their mind. Not really looking very injured though. Great. That's your turn, I presume, Staci?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is.
Great. Great. Yep. Yeah, it is. We're back at the top of the order with MK.
So many ideas. Alright. Yeah. I am gonna cast Guiding Bolt at
Oh,
Jessup.
I'm so sorry. You can totally do that, but I want to tell you
Yeah.
a few things at the
Okay.
bottom of the round. Bottom of the round. You know that by the end of this round, that teleportation circle is going to happen.
Okay.
And unless they stop it, unless they decide to stop it, or you knock them out, whoever's standing, even touching that circle, so any of those any of those 9 squares, you're gonna go with it. Including an unconscious body. Not a dead body, but an unconscious, anything living in the circle will go.
Question.
Yes.
My aim is not to argue with you. It's more I don't understand. What did the counter spell last time do?
Yeah.
Oh, did you destroy it last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
we
counterspelled.
Oh my
When I got into
God.
range and saw him, I counterspelled him with
Yeah.
them.
Mind. I know it's hard to remember because it's different when it's a character and you don't see them, but their
Yes.
pronouns are they, them. If you can
Them.
remember, but no bigs. It's a pretend character. I know it's harder when you don't see them as a person. Okay. Never mind then. Great. That's interesting. That changes things.
Okay.
Great.
Would have changed everything.
Yay.
Not everything.
I'm not
but
going.
changes-
I'm not.
changes
not going to
things.
Neverland, guys. Good.
Okay.
We just
I'll
send-
delete that when I get a
And
second.
Fernell to the headquarters. Wow.
I will also. Can I have everybody roll me a perception check?
Okay.
No one except me.
I totally forgot or blocked out that you did that. I'm sorry.
17 for me.
22.
18.
I got 10.
I'm gonna do this because I think it's super important. Only Zaltana rolled over a 20, right?
Me too, yeah.
Can I have everybody else take their headphones off for 5 seconds or like 10 seconds? I'll wave
Is
at
there
you
a
after.
separate
All right.
channel
Yeah.
for secrets in here? I don't know if that makes
We'll just do
okay.
it this way because I can't figure that out right now. If you just remove
don't
your
start talking yet.
headphones
All right,
for
let
like
me
10
just
seconds. Yeah, and I'll wave. Okay, so nobody else can hear me? Okay. Zaltana, you look over and you see sort of in the pocket of this mage, there's like something like round just sticking out of the top of their pocket. It appears to be encrusted in like diamonds and really sparkly, and because you're very magical yourself, you can tell this thing also has a very high magical aura. That's it. Okay. There are secrets. I like doing
Okay.
secrets, but it's hard to do online. But there are secrets, and I love secrets. And
love
yeah, you
it.
can do what you will at your turn with that Zaltana. And I'm so sorry. I will get rid of this, but we're back at the top of the order, and you can definitely still cast Guiding Bolt if you want to stick to that. It's up to you.
What do you think? Nah, MK wouldn't do that. I'm gonna move over to Fernell, and with all my strength, which probably will not work, I'm gonna try to like drag him to where it's like safe by me.
Amazing. He's at least probably triple your weight, so I will have to do a strength
Yeah,
check on that. It's going to
that's
be a
fine.
DC 15.
MK's our strong one, I think.
Totally.
I actually am.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Okay.
Nice.
You are able to pull him away, and Jessup does not get an attack of opportunity because whenever anybody's moved, like, not of their own volition, that's not
And I'm just gonna kind of like probably pull him as hard as I can, fall to the ground, because that's a lot of effort. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him at 3rd level.
Great.
My last 3rd level spell slot. Where are my d4s?
Everybody looks around at this point and notices that their friends are starting to, like, their magical vibes are starting to lower. Vibe check. And they're like, they all look a little hurt.
12 points of healing.
Oh, okay.
Fernell flutters his eyes open and comes awake.
I'm just sitting there, like, smacking his face.
Oh,
Wake
That
up!
hurts. That hurt.
Oh,
That
sorry.
hurts.
You okay?
I'm just really
I mean,
tired.
in relative terms.
No. Not okay. Not. I just want to lay here.
Just lay here. Lay here.
I'm just gonna lay here.
I'm gonna put my, like, bag on my lap and let him just lay there for a second while everyone else does whatever they're gonna do.
Kills the mage.
That's your turn, I presume, yeah?
Yes.
Zaltana, you're up.
How fucked up does this mage look?
Really fucked up.
Very.
Kill the mage.
They look very hurt. Very hurt.
Edge of death. I want answers.
It's gonna give us answers.
You see Zaltana step up. She says out loud, "Not smart enough. Not worldly enough. Not experienced enough. I came here for counsel. And at every point," and as she says point, the Zaltana special as she casts magic missile at 3rd level.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I came here for counsel. I promised kindness. If you continue to speak down and patronize us, then so be it. We'll talk to you when you wake. Non-lethal damage magic missile.
Nice. I'm glad you said that. Roll to hit.
Hold on, I need to look at my magic missile thingamajig.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember
Oh,
what
right,
makes it
magic
any
missile
different.
hits, regardless, right? There's no save.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
save, it just hits.
Yeah.
Okay,
only
so...
a shield can.
I'm like
do it.
sweating, y'all.
Same.
So
Yeah.
it's
I'm
one
full
more dart, so
shaking
that's
now.
5. So it's 5 darts then. Is that correct?
If you
What
wanna
level are
use
you
them all,
casting
yeah.
at 3rd?
3rd.
It should say.
So it's 3 with 1st level, and each
Mhm.
level is 1 more, so
5.
5.
But that's all you have for that whole day, I think, right?
No, just that
No.
one slot.
Oh, really?
that one
Oh,
slot.
okay,
Yeah.
it's a slot.
I have not used any of my 3rd level spell slots, and
Ugh.
Zaltana's fuming. Because from the get-go, we've been getting only fucking patronism from this person. Alright, so that's 8. 8, 3 and 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 4, that's 4 darts. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 plus 5 is
23.
23 points of damage.
Tell me what your magic missiles look like.
They look like beads of rainbow fluorite that she just catches out of the air because she is so angry. You seal the rainbow fluorite wild magic just pulsing around her as she steps to the side of the door and up towards Jessup. And when she says point, and she pulls it to a bullet and then fires.
this very old, but you can tell very powerful wizard who didn't get a chance to unleash even half of their magic crumples to the ground, unconscious.
I'm going to roll wild magic now.
Yeah, you are. What do you at
Staci
now?
looks terrified.
Definitely.
And I would like
Pretty
to
high, I
request
think.
disadvantage because she's not thinking straight.
Yeah.
Bill is backing up.
Right, yeah.
Oh no, I'm already still in the hall. I'm good. Okay.
I'm
Four
gonna
and a
hover
five, I'll
over
go for-
Fernell.
What were you
That's
at?
good
I don't.
idea.
Did you write it down?
I think it was a 3
Okay.
I was at.
Yeah, just a bit higher
Yeah.
than me. Because
Okay.
we were
Yeah,
pretty
I-
careful.
Yeah.
Because
That
I
sounds
rolled 1, then I remember I rolled a 2,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and we were all like, are we fucking
And you
serious?
got the
I rolled
thunder,
a-
lightning.
Yeah, so I rolled a 4.
Okay.
So very close.
Wow. Wow.
So
wow.
next
wow.
turn, next time you do it, you'll be at a 4, right?
Next time I'll be at a
Okay.
4.
Things go quiet. There's an unconscious mage on the floor. One of your friends has just woken up and is lying, still sort of singed on the ground. You seem to not be in danger, though, at this moment. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna give Fernell my greater potion of healing.
I have 1 hit point if anyone has anything. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you should give that to
Oh, wow. Did
I
you
would-
really?
That's right.
Yes! Ever since, when I failed the deck save, I had one hit point through the whole thing. That's why I was
Well, I
saying
can
she
still
was
cast.
so close
I
to
can
dying.
still cast healing word. So I'm gonna literally, as I'm like giving the potion to Fernell, I'll be like, Jezebel, feel better.
Zaltana is going to look towards Bill,
So-
and Bill, you see a laser-focused eye that is, I think, before now, unseen from Zaltana, and she says, tie them up, bind their hands, and gag them.
You
I
do
will
not-
take their components.
You do not have to ask me twice.
And Zaltana would like to...
Before you said that though, like when you turned and looked, Bill instantly was like holding his bow in his hand, like hands up, was just like in a I did what you wanted, I didn't shoot when you told me not to kind of face. And I was like, okay, cool, I can tie them up. That's fine, thank you.
And she says gag them as well, and
Gladly.
she is going to want to find that little thing she saw earlier and also remove all of their component pouches.
Okay. So
Right.
you start going through their cloak and things, and you see that thing I told you before, a handful of components and things, and a spell book. So tell me exactly what you do.
Zaltana, I mean, do I need to do an investigation check to see how much I get, or do I just get everything?
No, I just want to know exactly what you're doing.
Zaltana wants to remove any sort of magic, anything magical or can be used as spell casting. She wants to remove from their person and put it on themselves, on herself, so that when they do wake, they're at our mercy
Okay.
and no one else's.
You start like unbuckling their like spell book, and you start removing their components, and then you reach in to this pouch where you saw that like really sparkly object. I'm gonna need you to do a Constitution saving throw, Zaltana.
Ooh, I actually have a decent con. That is a 23.
As soon as you touch this thing, this wave of pressure, boom, like the aftermath of an earthquake or the center of a tornado, just like smashes out at you, and your whole body is flung back. You're taking half of 10d6 force damage.
Zaltana or multiple people?
Just Zaltana.
Just me. I should be. We'll see if I'm okay. We'll fucking see.
Froze for me for a second. Why is that happening?
Because she touched this thing.
Okay.
32, 35, 39 in half, so that's 17 points of force damage.
I'm still up.
Nice.
I
By
have a
the
lot of healing, guys.
skin, by the skin of my chinny chin chin.
Mm.
I've got 2 hit points left.
Everybody,
Okay.
roll
would you like-
me a quick perception check right away, please.
Who, me?
Everybody.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
I'm rolling like a madman today.
What the heck?
19.
And if while everyone's pussyfooting around with some magic stuff, I was gonna make some more good berries.
Perception.
Okay.
That is an 18.
That's only a 10.
I got a 1. My dice are betraying me.
I got a 6.
I wish I could do more
I only got a
secrets, but I
14.
won't bother because it's going to be too complicated. Anybody who rolled a 17 or over looks at Zaltana, and it seems like sort of everywhere around her, there's a little bit of shadow. Her ears sort of like flop a bit, and it almost looks like there's like tar or something gathering at the bottoms of her eyes, where tears would gather.
Zaltana villain arc begins.
Anna?
Do
Arcana.
Arcana
Yo.
check on this?
Feels a little bit angry, a little bit upset. Why would your friends do this? That mage was just trying to, like, speak sense into you. Who are these people you hooked up with anyway?
She stays silent. But you see the rainbow fluorite energy around her kind of like pulse in a very familiar way.
I think I'm the only one that noticed that. Did anyone else get higher than 17?
No, I'm making
Okay,
good berries. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
watching
start
this.
like trying to subtly push people backwards.
Fernell seems like hears the commotion of Zaltana being pushed against the wall. He crawls over and like grabs her leg.
You got the points I gave you, right, for now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just Fernell being a baby at this point.
I got
No,
it.
but no.
So how does this work then? Stella?
He grabs Zaltana's leg, and is just like, "Hey, you okay?"
How does this work? I kind of need to know how this
you know
works
what?
for role-playing
it's really
purposes.
early, but I think we'll take a quick break.
Alright.
Just like 2 minutes,
why?
because I need to send a message.
Okay. Because I was just like, I need it for RP purposes and no
Yeah,
other reason.
Like, it'll be a really quick one, like 5 minutes max. So if anybody needs to grab a drink or whatever, I just need to send a quick message. And we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us. I hope you enjoyed checking out a little bit from other people in the community. So if anybody's watching, I see you share. I see a few other people who are doing like streams and things. So if you want to do Tradesy promo, I feel like that's a great way to like, you know, share the love in the community because I'm all about it. Let's like do this. Let's do what we can to like send people to other cool shit. But speaking of cool shit, let's get right back in. Okay. So I'll bring up the map if we need to, but I feel like I want to see more of your beautiful faces. Right now, you're all sort of surrounding the unconscious body of Jessup. I'm going to do a first death saving throw right now, and then we'll go into a little bit more about what just happened. That's a 12, so they're stabilized. You've seen, and everybody sees this at this point, Zaltana starts going through Jessup's things and putting aside all their spell components, their spell book. Bill's helping to bind them. All of a sudden, Zaltana picks up this incredible diamond-encrusted skull. It's a pitch black skull that just all over has these like tiny diamonds. And all of a sudden, you know, a few of you actually don't even notice, but that was just Staci who noticed. Was it? Who rolled? Oh, no.
Jezebel.
Okay.
You're muted.
Jezebel did. That all of a sudden, her demeanor just changes slightly. And what was this sort of like fluorescent rainbow vibe turns into, you know, when you like see like a puddle on a like dirty tar pavement, how it's rainbow but it's sort of dark.
That oil
rainbow,
slick.
Yeah,
oil
oil.
slick vibe. Sort of her energy shifts a little bit to that. And Zaltana, I did forget to tell you, when you took that, what was it, 31 points of damage?
It was half to like
17.
17 or something.
17
Yeah.
points of damage. Half of 17, your total hit points are reduced by, then that would be 8
Oh.
as well.
Whoa. Bad.
Carry on.
I'll just make
So-
a note.
Question. So you said that we do see Zaltana pull this gem-encrusted skull from their
Yeah,
pocket.
I feel like that's pretty easy to notice, even if your back was turned. I'm sure some of
Right.
you would comment on it or something. Like, she wasn't doing that secretly. She was taking all their shit,
Oh.
and that was one of the things.
You made it very clear,
gonna
yeah. That
Say, could me and MK roll history or some sort to see if we recognize this item now
Arcana.
that we definitely see it?
Totally. Yep. Whatever you
Can I
want.
also do Arcana?
Just stressed out.
Whatever check you
Right.
want to do, and just let me know what you're looking for.
And as I
You wanna
believe before we
do
left
history?
before the break, Fernell touched
Mhm.
Zaltana's
Yes, dramatic
foot.
crumbling
Yeah.
romance.
Yeah,
And
like,
you see-
talk her
Grab your
down.
She like pushes her hair that's kind of now messy because of that huge blush. She pushes it back as Fernell kind of gets closer to her, and she like leans forward and touches like the nape of Fernell's neck and says, "I'm all right. So glad that you're safe," and just like caresses him on the cheek.
Oh.
So
Glad
creepy.
that you're safe too. And Fernell kind of takes your hand off and
Mhm.
stands up and adjusts himself.
I got a 27
Um,
on history.
Yeah, I got a
Jesus.
24 on history.
Wow, you guys are so smart all the
24 and
time.
27 on history.
so smart.
You have
MK
you have never heard of this particular object. You've never heard
Okay.
of a diamond encrusted skull. But because you're very smart and both very well learned, unlike Jessup's opinion, people in the world, you know that like one of the biggest fears again of Asterie is any remnants of the gods. And you have only heard of magical objects that do this kind of harm to be sort of like have a little bit of remnants of the gods. And people around here, people everywhere across Asterie, hate that and are terrified of that.
Okay.
I'm
Good
going to
to
give
know.
everybody else one more action, and then I'm going to do another death save on Jessup's part.
Jessup's fully
Wait,
tied
wasn't it
and gagged,
non-lethal?
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're
So
unconscious,
Jessup's-
but I'm still doing, well, I guess it's non-lethal. But they're not stabilized. You can stabilize them if anybody wants to with a medicine check, but they're just unconscious.
Hmm.
And if
I'll
I
do-
roll
I'll do
3
medicine
saves,
check
they'll
on 'em.
become conscious. They'll be bound and gagged and everything. They won't have any other shit, but...
Hmm.
Gotcha.
Oh no, I don't want him to be awake.
Listen, check.
Okay.
Like Zaltana kind of leans against her staff as she stands up, kind of stretches out her neck and her shoulders. She just leans and she says, "If they weren't helpful before, they're not going to be helpful now. I will say that."
Insight check on Zaltana because since Jezebel noticed, I think she's freaking out, like full, very worried mother hen, whatever. Like chaos is fun. This is not fun.
Yeah.
I
go
don't
ahead.
think Bill has noticed what's happening with Zaltana yet because he just
Nope.
rolled a 1 on his medicine check.
I just got a 5, so I guess not. But I'll still keep trying to like figure out a way to hurt people. Like she really wants to get people not super close to Zaltana,
I feel
but
like
she doesn't
you've
want to say
seen
anything.
Zaltana have weird reactions to things. You don't know her that
Mhm.
well yet. You've really only known each other for like
Yeah.
4 days now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not sure entirely if this is like a normal reaction or something to do with Zaltana's anxiety, if this is some
Mhm.
sort of masking that she's doing. You're not really sure.
I got a 21 on medicine.
So you want to stabilize Jessup?
I do.
Okay. With a 21, you can absolutely do that. They shake.
Are we done now?
The first thing they do is look around the room and notice. Oh, children, you have made a mistake.
What was the
It's
skull?
like
Wait,
you
no,
did.
you're
You're
gagged.
the one tied and gagged.
He's gagged.
Yeah, he's gagged.
Mm-hmm.
They're gagged, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
They're gagged.
Okay.
Does Jessup look different now? Because you said Zaltana had like tar tears or something. Was that something that they had too?
Roll me an insight check.
Okay, come on, be better, be better, be better. That makes literally no sense, but I'm gonna root for it anyway. I got a 10.
You can't see any difference at the moment. They're a very
Alright.
old, like, hunched, hooded mage.
Yeah, I figured.
Fernell takes his great axe and like places it right underneath Jessup's throat, but then slices the part or like the rope that's cut that gags them as a little intimidation tactic.
Like, cut it off or no?
Like cut it off.
Okay.
So
Then
that,
they
so
do
that they
say,
can speak.
my children, you have made a mistake here today.
I think the mistake was fucking with us.
Perhaps so. I've made mistakes myself. I've made many in my long
Clearly.
days.
Yeah, so why don't you start fixing them?
Let us help.
And not run away.
They whisper a few words and they disappear.
Oh,
Fuck!
We had it. Yeah, we did have
That is in
gag
character.
where-
Fernell just like slams
Yeah.
his great axe on the ground. Fuck!
Leave them. No,
Everybody-
you see Zaltana lean and just goes, leave them. They're not going to be helpful.
Real
anyway.
quick, everyone roll me a perception check.
No.
No, not that die. That die gave me a 1 before.
11.
Okay.
They're probably
23.
invisible.
Natural 20
Holy
for
shit.
a... Zaltana's feeling it today for 23.
I
scared.
got a 15.
Just
That's
Bill
17.
and Zaltana. You hear almost directly above you, a little bit to sort of the north, a few footsteps.
I would like to do something.
Go ahead.
Zaltana would like to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp towards those footprints to grasp them.
Can that go through solid earth?
I think it can.
I don't know, it
What's
depends on
range?
what the nature of the spell is.
Sit on the
Comes
ceiling.
out.
They're
Yeah,
on
it's
the
like above us.
ceiling.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I thought they were
you're-
near
As
us.
you recall, okay, I'll just tell you from where, like,
Yeah.
to give you more geographic sense. You went down a hole, right? And sort of underneath. It sounds
It
like,
was above where we were.
and with things you know, they probably misty stepped 30 feet away above.
On a different floor?
What?
Like of the house.
It's essentially where we saw the ghost, right?
Yeah. Above us.
Hmm.
Like right above us.
I mean, if you cast Earthen Grasp on the earth above us, would it
No,
not
it wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't work.
I don't think that
Love
would
to
work.
do that.
If I were the DM, I wouldn't.
It
rule
probably
that would
also, you probably have to see. Or,
work. Yeah,
Yeah.
leave
um,
them.
Zaltana,
There's a reason.
are you okay?
I mean, other than the gestures to the multiple bruises and redness all over them.
Is she
Other
still
than
holding the
that, I am-
skull?
Yes.
What she got
She is
there, ma'am?
I think down.
kind of like looks at it, not unlike Helmet.
Hmm.
Have you found, like, did you just
making a
find
theater
Disco
joke.
Yorick?
Yeah, I'm just holding up Yorick's skull a little bit, just being
Wow,
like,
wow, Rhinestone
Seems
Yorick.
legit.
Start monologuing, go.
I feel
Okay,
perfectly
yeah.
fine, but this item, I think, caused that blast earlier that sent me flying. It's some sort of
I think it did more
focus.
than that.
Put it down. We're in a crypt. That's a good place for bones.
I think you should leave it here.
Wait, guys, what do you?
I would like
So
to.
weird about this
I'm casting
skull.
Mage Hand with my bees, and I'm taking it from her. With my bees.
I'm going to make a roll
Yeah.
to decide whether or not Zaltana's in her own head, because she's the kind of character that overthinks.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Zaltana, you're not letting
Mhm.
anything or anyone take this from you.
Okay.
I wonder what demonic bees would be like.
Zaltana just kind of like tilts it away from the mage hand. You saw what they did to me.
I'm
Let's
gonna
not try and
command
figure
her
that
to
again.
drop it.
Okay.
So a wisdom save.
We're gonna roll it off. What's the save for command?
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
No, do you remember how I said I was rolling really well?
You got that one.
But
No, I
no one's
rolled
gonna
four.
like it.
For a total of, hold on, I don't. My wisdom save it has a plus. 3.
Oh,
My
good.
heart is racing. I don't
Like,
like
drop it.
Does it break?
Yeah, does it break?
No, it doesn't break.
No. Okay.
It drops on the floor. How long does command last?
1 round.
Okay.
So.
As soon as it hits the floor, bees pick up this thing.
Okay.
The bees are
pick it up.
gonna get cursed!
That's
Do
fine.
your
How's
Fine,
she
you don't wanna
acting?
touch it.
Zaltana, in 6 seconds, you're gonna try and get this again. Bees. Do the bees have like a constitution?
I don't think so. I've never seen one come up in any of the Swarmkeeper stuff.
What does it say? I'd like to play
I'll find
this
it
out.
again.
What do your bees say about like? I don't
This is
know.
fucked up.
Okay,
When
here,
bees are
show
locked.
your trinket with my bees. Okay. So, okay, at 3rd level you learn Mage Hand. When you cast it, the hand takes the form of your swarming nature spirits.
Because surely they can be attacked, right? So like, just give me their AC.
I don't think they have an AC. They're bugs.
So is it a concentration or how do they live? Like, what do they?
How do they
They
live?
just
How do people
Like
attack
Swarmkeepers
them?
just have a swarm.
They just have a swarm, yeah.
They just
I'm
have,
looking
It's
it
like
up
kind of
now.
part of the
them.
class.
But-
Yeah.
But if
a
people,
swarm of intangible nature spirits has bonded itself
Yeah.
with you and can assist in battle.
So intangible wouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah, until I die, it just remains in my space and I can determine what it looks like.
okay, for now, all right. So for now, in the middle of this room, this like sort of glittering every now and then, like gets a little spark from the diamonds on it. Skull is floated by a swarm of bees. I'll give everyone else a chance to do one thing, but then Zaltana, you're gonna try and nab this back.
I don't know if I should do.
Fernell is confused as all hell, wondering why people are so weird about Zaltana having a skull. He'll verbally say like, guys, I think she just wants to keep pretty skull. I don't really see what the big problem is.
Thanks, Boo.
So you're just confused. And she hasn't been healed yet, right?
I'm waiting for
punch
my
her and
turn,
say,
though.
"I'm really sorry. It's for your own good." And if it hits, it'll take the last 2 hit points, and then you'll pass out.
Okay.
Wait,
no,
is
no, no,
that
no.
is that a visible spell?
It's not a spell. It's me just punching her.
Oh, Fernell's gonna try and like block that.
I said I was sorry.
Okay.
That's
This is a
what
lot
he
of
would do.
contested. Okay,
No.
I'm
this
just
Fernell's
gonna,
blocking that.
I'm gonna do
Fernell's blocking
a strength versus dex because Jezebel, I think this would be dex for you and strength for now.
Yeah,
probably.
I'm a fighter anyway.
So let's do that first.
My AC's also
I
not
did.
that
I
high.
want to say. I did say I'm sorry. So sorry. It's for your own good. I don't want this
For
to
now,
be
wouldn't
like
have cared.
at the time. I know. So just straight dex roll. Sorry, I don't do
Yeah.
contested stuff very much. Did that roll? Come on, go. Fuck.
What do you roll, the two of you?
7.
Yeah, roll a 19 on the die.
Okay. So you manage. Fernell manages just in time to put his like beefy rock fist in front of yours to
We
stop it
don't
like inches
Punch
away.
our friends.
I don't know what to say that's going to help this besides just please. I hope the desperation shows through. Please.
What is going on, guys?
I'm gonna punch Zaltana.
Thank you!
People are gonna punch me! I have never been punched!
Punch her.
Have you ever been punched in the
Why am I punching a
motherfucking
19-year-old
face?
woman?
Bill, roll me an unarmed attack.
Wait, okay, cool.
Well, you're not gonna have time this time because
She would probably kill us
No, I'm just trying to
when she
find
goes for the
my
skull.
unarmed. Okay, unarmed attack.
It can only do like 2 or 3 points of damage top.
It's a 19.
Definitely hits. I'm a wizard. I'm a scrawny little furbolg.
I'm gonna thank Bill really loudly and like slump in relief.
He is in crisis as this happens, but like the bees are up there. You can see Zaltana eyeing the bees, and Zaltana is.
You see
so
Zaltana about to pull out her little bit of stone that she has in her hand from Maximilian's earthen grasp. And then you bonk her.
And Bill screams, "I'm so sorry."
I am holding. I am holding you, but with my other arm, I'm holding Zaltana. I see that punch thrown, and I give you a stern look. But
Zaltana's out, baby. We're at 0 hit points.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and I haven't seen this kind of like chaos since being in sorority during the after parties events when everyone's a little too
This
party.
sounds awful.
I'm so glad I didn't go to college.
So much fun! While they're all doing that, because Staci is really curious about everything else going on in this room and books, and she's kind of recalling, she's like, I wonder if that ghost spirit is still here. She did say that she can't leave until the area is safe, and she's just kind of looking around to see if there's anything that might give us more information about that situation.
Okay, just in this room that you're in, like Jessup's sort of little hidey hold. Yeah, there's a ton of books in here. So you can start sort of pulling them out and checking them out. That's basically all that's down here. You see like effectively a few granola bars and some like water jugs to keep them alive. But basically this is their little hidey hole with a ton of books. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Let's hold for a second and wait for that, and then we'll continue the role play on what happens when Bill effectively punches out his new daughter. I don't know.
That's a nat 20, 26.
Ooh.
Fucking hell, Staci, let's go.
Staci's just like ripping books off and like opening them and then like flipping through like nope and throwing it across the room.
This is turning into a whole fucking thing. Okay.
This whole crypt adventure is turning to a whole thing.
That wasn't.
Fernell sees Zaltana drop unconscious on the ground, right?
Yeah. Give me a second though.
She's down.
Let me resolve the nat 20, and then we'll pop over to that. So while sort of almost simultaneously, Staci's like, okay, cool, they got the skull in hand. I'm gonna start looking through the books, and then we'll resolve what happens when Bill punches out Zaltana. But with that nat 20, you look around here. It appears that there are a ton of books about magic, about the gods. There are all kinds of books here that are very old, probably 300 years old or so. It looks like there are a lot of books with a nat 20 about the formation of Amos Adventure Academy. Back 312 or so years ago. I'm going to open my timeline document because actually with a nat 20, like these years actually have to be correct. So give me like 5 seconds. This was not supposed to be a nat 20.
I'm sorry.
Y'all, that was amazing. Okay, this is great. This is good.
You gotta break the game sometimes. You just
I mean,
on a nat 20, you
she's
find
so nosy.
everything. Because it could have been vague if it wasn't a nat 20. Okay. You know that Amos Adventure Academy, you actually know this from going there, was formed in the year 199. So almost 2 years after, almost 200 years after the Great War that sort of destroyed most of Asterie. There's not a ton known about that, but you do know that the second headmaster at Amos Adventure Academy was named Brogoth Barris. And he took over just about like 68 years after the Adventure Academy was formed. You know, and then you start looking through these books. You know that because that's like lore at the academy and you know, when you start going through these books, you find sort of like notes, and it appears to be journals and almost like yearbooks from the first class, it appears to be, at Amos Adventure Academy. And it seems like there was only a few dozen people, because in fact, the world was essentially, the world of Asterie was still just trying to rebuild itself, and this was the first school to come together and try to start teaching, you know, adventuring things again, and trying teaching like all the races of Asterie to be able to better defend themselves against like magics and any beasties out there and everything. And it seems like there was only a few dozen people in this first class. In fact, you find a yearbook where there are 6 people circled. And one of them particularly that you see come up a whole bunch in this, in all of these journals and writings and things, is somebody called Adrian Arkoth. And you finally, I mean, you can't read everything here, but with a nat 20, you get the sense that Adrian Arkoth could be Jessup's mother. Who it seems was one of the first attendees at Amos Adventure Academy. If you would like to take a handful of these books with you that seem to be the most important and stuff, as you read them, I can reveal more or whatever. Maybe it's just a yearbook. Who knows?
Oh yeah, these are immediately going in her bag. She's like, "That's interesting," and then just pockets.
We need to contact the alumni.
Right? Oh yeah, this is really great.
They're great records.
Yeah, so you pocket, let's say, like 5 or 6 books that seem to be the most interesting, the most old. But that's what I'll give you on a fucking nat 20. And I'll give you more as you spend some more time reading and cross-referencing and stuff. Okay, to the other people. I don't know. Go ahead. What the fuck are you doing?
I want to make a note before Fernell reacts.
Yeah.
Because they made eyes as this thing was happening. As soon as Zaltana goes down, Bill like drops his bow. Like, weapons down, because I feel like he thinks that Fernell is about to rage out or something, and he wants to make himself, this is not continuing, he's not on a rampage, like, that was a thing that had to happen, and now I'm powerless.
He sees Zaltana fall to the ground, and he looks at Jezebel first, and he, like, gives you this, like, what the fuck look, and then he looks at Bill. And he drops Jezebel's hand without looking at her, and starts storming towards Bill, and picks him up, and thrusts him to a wall. What the hell? What the hell?
Fernell!
Put me down, and we can talk about it.
Talk about what? You just knocked out one of our friends.
Because you have...
She's not herself.
What do you mean she's not herself?
Something got into her.
If anything, if anyone doesn't seem like themselves, it's you. You just knocked her out.
Okay. Fernell, you and I can have a big boy talk in the hallway and let the magic girls figure out what got into her, because she ain't right. Like, she ain't right, and she needs to be dealt with, and I think quickly. So we can have this chat, but not here.
She's stressed out. She saw me die twice.
Does she still
or
have
almost died twice?
No,
I'm pretty
and
sure we're all stressed.
it wasn't like she was crying tar tears, but it looks like, no, it just looked like, you know, when you, like, I don't know, yawn or get just a little teared up, instead of it looking like tears, it just like looked like a little bit dark. But it wasn't like dripping tar. It wasn't that dramatic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the art? The dramatic tar.
How are you imagining the art?
It was just like, you know, the literal like inaction of somebody thinking like, oh, their eyes went dark. Like, it felt like that, you know?
Got it.
How
should roll my death saving throw, huh?
Fernell's like 6'5".
Okay, I feel like
Oh no, he's not.
silence?
He's 6. He's 6 feet. He's 6 feet.
Yeah,
5'11". 5'11".
for what, like the scene of one 6 foot tall man picking up
Yeah.
another 6 foot tall man. Like, that's fucking
I have
scary
to
to be in
straight.
the room with that.
Yes, he's like 5'10", so just
Like, we're both large dudes. That's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like
Okay,
masculine energy going on here.
now put me down.
He drops you.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, never mind.
Did you
I'm
pass
gonna-
or
Question for
fail that?
Stella.
Oh, go ahead.
Question for Stella in terms of rules.
Yeah.
Are we, for death saving throws, do we announce them to the table or do we keep them secret?
Yeah, I think in this case announce because we're not doing it on turn. It's hard to keep track otherwise. And I
Okay.
kind of don't want to do like initiative for this because I want it to be role play. So we'll just
Okay.
every couple minutes I'll give you a death save.
That's that is a failure.
Okay. You see a little like Zaltana was like breathing, but you see her slump
It goes
just
more
a little
shallow
bit
or
more.
something.
Yeah.
Fernell, I'm not gonna do anything to Zaltana. I want to help. Okay?
Wait, are you
Am I
you
what?
in on this too?
I just saved your life. Chill.
Well, I thought we were all saving all of our lives, but apparently some of us just
Let
want
me
to
do
keep...
it. She's not
What's
in
going
the
on?
right.
What's going on?
That skull, you see that skull above your head with the bees?
Yeah.
That has power from the gods.
Okay.
That power should not be used anymore.
Excuse me.
What do you mean?
It messes with you. Too powerful for anybody to have.
For now, roll me a history check.
Mhm.
Watch him get a
Because I
nat
don't
20.
know that Fernell would know about
Oh.
this whole
Wow.
thing.
Oh
Yeah, you
shit.
probably wouldn't.
Okay,
What
I have
did
no
you-
modifier, but I did roll 19 on the die.
Oh, you
I
did.
was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
No, yeah, because like I don't
What?
expect Fernell to know things like
That's,
that.
Yeah.
that's what I
So I'm
thought it
just
was.
like,
'cause
oh
I was
no,
like,
Fernell
Yeah.
has to use his brain.
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to like give him a whole history of our.
I know.
Land.
Yeah.
I think your sister would have brought you back books every now and again, maybe from her
Yeah.
travels, and told you about how the mainland were scared of the gods and disapproved of those who would use the gods' power to enact things that mere mortals shouldn't. So you are aware of that.
Oh. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Like, what about Zaltana was wrong?
Me, right? Chaos
That's
magic.
a good question.
That was not chaos magic. That was
That was dark.
something else. And she was going to go for it again, and all I could think was she has to get down. And quite frankly, punching her is the least deadly thing I could have done.
To be fair,
Well,
she
she's
looks
not coming
awful.
to.
Yeah, she looks
will.
awful.
Yeah, please
So
help.
let me help.
I don't want to hurt her. I want to help her.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start walking over.
her.
No more punching people to knock them out.
No more punching.
I'm
I
not
might not
punching.
know
Well, I
how to
didn't
use
punch you.
magic, but you guys have to find some other way to do that.
What
It
would you
doesn't
have
hurt
done?
anyone. We are friends.
That's semantics. We won't do no more punching. And we're gonna figure out
Sometimes
what's in
even
her.
friends need a good punch.
I show affection with punching.
wasn't
Okay,
affecting
I'm gonna
it. It was
interject real
hard.
quick. MK, are you allowing MK to do some healing? Everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Because I was about to have you do another death save, but
Again.
Yeah. So I'm
go
gonna I'm gonna heal, but before I do that, I wanted to do
Yeah.
as my last spell slot, ritual cast identify. And if I touch a creature throughout the casting of this, I learn what spells or what is affecting it, essentially.
oh fuck. Can you read me identify? Because I want to know what you know from it. I'm so sorry. Is that okay? I think this is useful for everybody.
Of course. Absolutely.
Because it's not a
Um,
normal like, oh, this is a plus
yeah,
two,
it-
whatever.
I'm in a
Well,
coma,
it's either
it's
an
fine.
item.
Yeah.
It's either an item, but obviously I don't want to touch said skull.
And
So
how's everyone's health right now, other than Zaltana?
Oh, I look like shit.
Okay.
I'm also not doing
I'm at
good.
like a third. I have 11 hit points. So
I think
it would be
everyone
worth
except
it.
for Staci is doing
Yeah.
I'm gonna
bad.
hand out some
Staci's
treats. since
great.
we're all
She's sipping
taunted
on her
together.
coffee, looking through some books. She's just like,
She's chilling.
good.
Yeah.
But all it says in terms of the creature part, it says if you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay.
So,
It's not really a spell, but I'm going to give this to you.
Okay.
Zaltana is definitely enchanted by this object.
okay.
You do, because you've taken the time and you're using it as your spell, I'm going to kind of like fudge this a little and give you a bit. She hasn't changed as a person. She's not an evil person or anything like this. This hasn't inherently changed her, but in some way you can tell that whatever this object is has enchanted her.
Okay. And then I will do my last healing word. That's really good. 12 points of healing.
You see Zaltana rest so peacefully almost on the ground, her long curly hair kind of like covering her face, and she just gets up with a jolt.
Zaltana.
Hey, it's a
Slow.
Yeah, take your time.
How am I feeling, DM?
You're okay. You really want that skull still.
Sorry. Is there anything I could roll to like
Do
persuade
I repeat
her
my
that-
saving throw at any point, or am I just forever enchanted by this?
Yeah, you totally can. Roll me a... Okay, you wake up. You really want
do.
this spell. You can tell that your friends... this item. You can tell you that your friends really do not want you to have this, so you're torn. I'm going to need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, before we do that, I'll roleplay that out, so at least it feels like I've earned it.
Yeah.
Wait, really quick. As soon as Zaltana wakes up, can I try handing Zaltana my coffee as though to say, "Here, it always helps if I have some coffee when I first wake up in the morning." Just kind of try to nudge it on you to take this cup of coffee.
What does that do?
If she wants to, she can add a D4 to her roll. It is her item that she's been granted by the Archfey.
Aw. Cool.
What is with this intervention? Why? She looks at Bill. You punched me.
I did, and I'm sorry.
He got
Oh.
scolded, don't worry.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just like
Your
really like
lover boy over
side-eyeing
there
Bill,
picked
just
me up
like,
and
yeah.
Threw me up
Yeah, he
against
also
the wall.
stopped me. I was the first.
I think Zaltana kind of like sees Fernell like being really protective, and her ears go back, and she'll sip the coffee out of awkwardness, and she's gonna look at you all and be like, Why this intervention? I don't understand. It's just a magical item. A focus, perhaps.
Making you act different, though.
Yeah.
Not in a fun, anxiety-ridden Zaltana. More of like a, I'm out of control. I don't know what's going on, Zaltana.
First time
And
someone
that-
has described her anxiety as fun, but yes, continue.
To be fair, I couldn't really tell the difference.
I
But,
Not
could.
helping for now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, that comment in particular makes her go, there might be something up here, actually. But everyone else did. So it's just a wisdom save?
And then with the D4, right?
Just a wisdom
Add a
save.
D4.
Wow.
Chaos.
God,
That
oh God, oh
is
God.
a 16 and add a d4. That is a... What is 16 what is 16 plus 4?
20.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Already 20.
You still really want the skull.
No!
Oh, wow. Item by the gods.
I truly do not understand this paranoia over a magical item. I know that this continent has suffered greatly from magic users. You see her stand up and dust herself off a little bit. But this is ridiculous.
Zoltan,
Hand me this.
you were willing to hurt us to get that skull, yes? Maybe you still are. Does that maybe not sound like a concern to you?
Guys, I don't think that.
Nope.
She hurt
Sorry.
us.
No answer.
Would you?
I'm gonna roll something.
Val with the suspense and the rolls before.
This is wild. Oh my gosh.
See her kind of hold her arm. I nearly did.
Yup.
Because on her other hand, she knows that she held the component for Earth and Grasp.
So. And it feels like the thing you want most in the world. But if you have any sort of, I don't know, loyalty, love, even affection for us, or like just a sort of general neighborly feeling, I recommend that we all walk out of here and the bees take that to, I don't know, maybe an abyss or something, throw it in.
Ocean, maybe?
I don't even want to trust the fish. I'd chuck it in the seam.
I don't trust the fish! Well, the first fish touches it, gets 10 D8
How
damage.
mermaids are created and served.
That's how you make the
there are
Kraken.
And that is
Exactly,
the first
there-
Kraken.
What are those creatures? Kuatoas?
Mm-hmm. And Triton. I
It's
think.
not worth it, Zaltana.
I know how addictive chaos is. And other things in general, believe me. But this ain't one of them. You can't play with this.
See,
You
now
take
I'm
it,
at an
you're gone.
impasse as a player, because...
You
Oh.
you have now, okay, I'll tell you a little bit more about the item, just like for mechanics. You've done your
Yeah.
roll for the day. You didn't pass. You need this skull. You wouldn't kill your friends for it, but you would hurt them.
Hand the skull over. I will not harm you.
Not gonna let you take it.
Sorry.
Guys, she said that she won't harm us.
If we
Maybe
give it
she
to
knows
her-
more. Maybe she knows more about the skull than any of us. I'm not a magic user. But if she really wants the skull and says that she won't hurt us, I believe her. Because she's my friend. She's our friend.
This is breaking Val's heart right now.
People lie for now. When the desire is greater than anything else. Sometimes.
I believe she is under the thrall of something that she cannot
I
control.
don't think it's her.
She doesn't want to hurt us, but I
know
have no
we're
doubt she
talking
would.
about her like she ain't here and she's right
Sorry.
in front of us, but
You beg for an insight check.
ends the breaks.
Yeah, I mean, let me know what you want to do. Insight, like, let me know what you're inciting. Let me know what you want to know, and we'll roll for it. Just let me know. Yeah, you want this skull. You're not
Mage
gonna
hand,
kill
she's
your
going for the
friends, but
skull.
you'd punch him out or whatever. Sorry, what did you say?
Mage hand going for the skull.
Just
Um,
mage
Or glory
hand
for this
versus
that I was
mage
gonna
hand?
say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which mage hand?
Can we contest our mage hand?
Oh my god, y'all will have to read that for me because I don't know what that is, to be honest. I think a mage hand has your hit points, but I honestly don't know. If anybody in the chat knows this, I know there's some
Mage
DMs
doesn't
in
have
the
any
I
chat.
hit
think mage hand
No,
bees.
Mage Hand shouldn't have hit points.
Yeah,
but
Mage Hand doesn't have any hit points.
Yeah, sure it does.
Maybe that could be just a
Right?
strength
Because
contest.
if somebody starts to like hit the mage hand, for sure it does. I'm almost positive.
No,
Does
no,
it?
you
I don't
can't hit.
think
You
so.
can't hit. You can't hit a mage hand.
Really?
No.
Right.
No, it's a
People don't really use
spectral-
it for
it's spectral hand.
fighting. It's more
Yeah.
like grabbing.
It's a
Yeah.
spectral
Obviously.
floating hand. It can't attack. It can't activate magic items,
Okay.
and it cannot carry more than 10
Well, look,
pounds.
if we're doing mage hand versus mage hand, then we'll just do like your dex
Arm wrestle.
contested because you're controlling it, right? So it's whoever's quicker.
Deck save?
Yeah,
Dex
no,
save.
just straight dex check contested.
Deck check.
I have
It's
a
like some
weird
Scooby-Doo
question.
level.
This is some fucking nonsense. I rolled so well before this. Now I'm rolling like dog shit.
Where's my deck?
Karma.
Ugh.
That is karma.
I have a question, Stella,
That's a
about
19.
Asterie.
Yeah.
Are there addictive substances in Asterie?
alcohol.
There is not. There is like probably the equivalent of like weed, but there's not. You know.
Okay,
like
so there's no
heroin.
like magic addiction either. I was trying to do some sort of explanation about how, when somebody's an addict, you love them and you want to help them, but also the addiction is the one doing the bad thing, something like that, to try and help explain. But
I would say there's probably alcoholism. And
I was gonna use myself for that. I wasn't
that's
sure.
probably the closest. But because really high magic is looked down upon, if there's stuff like that, it's so dark that nobody would talk about it.
You could also just use Staci, like Staci's coffee addiction.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if it's
I
like
don't-
if it's a magic thing, it might be too far to listen. At least for Fernell, maybe I can explain it and that'll make sense. For now, you know how Staci has coffee. Staci,
Yeah.
what would you do if we took her coffee away?
Oh, you don't want the answer to that.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing about Staci's coffee is it keeps
Uh-huh.
Staci happy and it doesn't hurt anyone. If
Mhm.
Zaltana gets a skull, it will hurt her and also hurt people around her. So don't think of
How do we
it
know that?
feeling MK's and Staci's knowledge, how she's been acting.
The fact that she just admitted that she wanted to hurt us for
Yeah.
the thing.
Make a persuasion roll.
Okay.
You can do that, Jazz.
I give you guidance.
Is that a plus a d4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a 12 plus the d4.
I can offer the help action. Persuasion.
Let me see what the d4 is. Okay, so I got a 13.
When you say you're addicted to coffee,
Yes.
is that the hell?
So I'm at a 13 right now. What does the help action do? Does that have you roll too?
Okay.
Advantage.
You get it.
Is this what it
Okay.
feels like to be the center of the chaos? Wow.
Yeah, you are in
No,
the
it
very
doesn't.
much the center.
Am I the drama?
I
I've
am
never
I
been
the
the one.
Alright, let me re-roll that then.
In D&D, it's never me. I'm always the good
that
boy.
was worse. So then it's gonna be a 13 for now.
Persuasion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
persuasion.
That doesn't work. I will roll a fucking persuasion.
I mean, if it helps, I'm not trying to convince him that Zaltana is bad, or that she's evil, or that we want to hurt her or not hurt her. I just want him to see that she's maybe not in the best state of mind to make this sort of decision.
Mhm.
Or even if that doesn't work, that the skull gives off real bad vibes. I don't know how else to explain this, but I know Jezebel, and I'm very worried that if she gets that skull, shit is gonna go down. Whether that's against us or against, like, the rest of the world.
What
But I
was
don't
the,
know.
Mage hand.
Well, the fucking 3. I want that
19.
skull.
What? Sorry, Bale. What'd you roll?
a 19.
Okay, so for now, like the bees have it.
Punched your mage hand.
But she did try to steal it, so
Yeah.
that's another thing to note.
I am going to make this real easy for everybody.
Mhm,
Because I think this is character appropriate.
mhm.
Okay.
As soon as the mage hand fails, you see the
Yeah.
rainbow fluorite
Oh, don't do
tremble.
it.
Fernell, please knock her out again!
And she's
What?
going to scream. Give it to me!
Well,
So,
No.
Zaltana?
no.
Are you
Sorry.
casting anything, or is that a
No,
persuasion?
it's just for the flavor, just for the drama.
How,
Am I the
how
drama?
far away will you let my bees get to me, DM? From me?
I mean, you're all at the moment in this sort of like, what was it, like about 30-foot by 15-foot room. So like, right
I want
now,
to send them like
the-
down the hall away from her.
if you want to head down the hall, you're gonna have to like squeeze by people, and I imagine Zaltana is gonna try and stop you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm guessing it's pretty powerful, but... Like the skull itself.
Yeah.
Mm.
How do we rein her in? We
can't give the skull to Fernell
Okay.
because then he would be presumably
The skull is
possessed by
up to
it.
the ceiling. No one's just grabbing it. It is up at the
No.
ceiling with the bees.
I could blast a hole in the ceiling and then the bees could fly away. Although I don't know how far that would work either.
I imagine there's
Is
only
there
like a 30-foot range or something, right?
Is there
Like that?
anything past us?
No. So there's like
No,
a wall.
it's just
like
totally-
this, it used to be
okay.
an altar, like this is dug into the deep dark earth.
Got it.
There's
got
no
it.
way to get through really, except for like magic, like unless you're teleporting or misty stepping or whatever.
Teleportation circle gonzo now.
It's gone. It's still like
Great.
you can still see the remnants, but none of you could use it because none of you have the spell.
Okay. I think
I
Bill.
just realized I have Jessup's spellbook. That's gonna be fun for a wizard. Sorry, I just had this realization today.
that's amazing.
Not good
Okay.
at all.
I think Bill is going to have a moment of the field trip is over and we all have to get on the motherfucking bus now. Let's leave this crypt because his plan is to leave this thing in the crypt and have someone who wields magic bring the walls down. Like, I want to lock this thing down here with the earth.
Staci, do you share anything that you are finding in these books?
So yeah, like while she's like flipping through, she's just kind of like, "That's interesting. I wonder why he knows about AAA so much. I mean, there's a satellite school that makes sense, but these books go way back, and that kind of looks like them. I mean, This person looks a lot like them. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and you find out that actually, like, through this, the one thing you do find out is that one of these first students at Amos was definitely Jessup's mother.
Hmm.
I don't know if that matters. Probably doesn't, but just saying.
She's like, yeah, I think this might have been their mom, honestly. Mom. I mean, what was Jessup? Jessup was not an
Aiden.
elf.
Jessup's an elf, yeah. And
Okay.
this like woman appears to be an elf as well.
Skull's
I
their
mean, you
mom?
wouldn't see pictures, but there might be sort of like drawings of them.
Yeah.
But more it's like journals and yearbooks and things.
I mean, maybe this was their mother. I mean, I don't know. This is really weird. She's kind of talking to herself as she's flipping through the yearbook.
After Zaltana just had a fucking meltdown.
Yeah,
Staci's
I mean,
just like,
hey,
wow,
people
I'm gonna
cope
just take a step
different
back and just start looking through this book again.
I would do more things, but I'm running out of slots.
I
Yeah, I think
literally
it's time
have
to
like
leave.
almost
Okay,
one left.
I don't know. Y'all can resolve this how you want, but I'm gonna tell you. I'll give if you wait down here another like 10 minutes or something, I'll give Staci like something else that she finds if she's still looking through the book. I will say, Zaltana, you will do basically everything in your power, short of like actually murdering your friends, to get this skull. You will not leave here without it.
If Bill is going to leave Zaltana's periphery, because I used a lot of spells here,
Yeah.
so I don't have, I can't use spells.
Yeah.
My
Thank God for us.
my cantrips aren't particularly helpful. I mean, I could do that, but would she do that?
Yeah, Bill wants everyone to get the hell out of this crypt.
Bill, please make me an intelligence saving throw.
I don't probably do well at that.
You verbalize that you want us to get out in character.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's time to leave.
Not until you hand me that skull.
Don't you want some fresh air?
I really
Oh,
fucking
God,
do.
Bill.
I'm not very smart, you guys.
Alright.
You see this sharp blade of rainbow fluorite get cast straight into your cranium, Bill. And you will take 1d6 damage. And you will have a minus d4 from your next saving throw.
Okay, what was that damage?
That is 2 points of damage. I rolled like shit.
I mean,
Okay.
it's hard with a d6. What are you gonna do?
Fernell sees that cast, and he's pretty much paralyzed. And just staring right at Zaltana.
Yeah, Bill yells, "This is what I was talking about!"
Yep. Time to go, kids. Mama needs some fresh air. I think Bill does as well. So we can sort this all out in the open air. I'm getting claustrophobic. I'm sure y'all are too. And I'm gonna start like moving and hope. Let's see. Who is in front of me? How is this? Okay.
Strong arms. I mean,
I don't.
I don't think I can just. I mean, I can try to grab her, but strength-wise, I don't know. I'm kind of just hoping people would follow me. Short of literally walking away and lightning luring her every 15 feet, I'm not sure how I can get her out.
I am gonna kind of go near Bill and whisper, just roll with it, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, why don't we bring the skull outside so we can all just get some fresh air? Because Jezebel's right, I'm getting a little claustrophobic. You guys know I have trauma in case. This is not fun.
Long enough, you've been very impressed with your bravery, but I can shut up and let you breathe a little bit.
What was that?
Zaltana, you know what's that's like.
I didn't catch what you said because you cut out for a second.
Yeah,
sorry.
you cut out.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Stella?
Sorry.
Oh,
Just a little bit,
I said, Zaltana, you know what that's like because Zaltana has panic attack. And I don't think, although obviously she's not my character, that she would want someone else to have a panic attack because of staying in the place, especially if we say that she'll get the skull if it's out, as long as we go out.
I'm gonna make a roll.
Advantage. No.
She nods, but you see her hair is kind of really frazzled over her face, and she's holding onto her staff like she's gripping onto it for dear life.
Okay,
And
now
she walks
let's
very
go.
slowly, skulking almost.
You'll get the skull, we just gotta get MK some air. Fernell, why don't you take up the rear with Staci? Bill, lead the way with MK. Get you
Okay.
out first.
I just don't want the bees in front of Zaltana.
No, so what I was thinking was Bill, MK, me, and Zaltana, and then Fernell and Staci in the back if she tries to run that way.
Great.
That's the best I can think of.
I
'Cause if
love
she's
that
too far
I'm
behind, we don't see
literally
anything.
a dog being herded.
No, I don't want you to think that. I'm so sorry. I only have
No,
one
I
other
mean-
plan, and it seems like a bad one. So
No, I'm literally that dog that's gone hog wild outside and is gonna take all their parents
What?
to get them into control.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Jeez.
moving forward.
Zaltana, you won't let this thing out of your sight.
Yeah.
And any given chance, you will try and snatch it.
MK's short. She can see over her.
Just
Technically.
just saying. So you start slowly, like, kind of single file, like, walking back out the crypt. You see this, like, ghost you saw earlier. I see you're leaving now.
Is the
Yeah.
house safe
Yeah.
yet?
I've been here nearly 300 years. I've seen many people come and go.
This is our house that will
Breaking up.
Uh-oh, you're breaking up a
Yeah, you're
bit.
breaking up just a little bit.
was our pastor.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
That's no bueno.
I am a robot.
Didn't catch those robot sounds at all.
How about now?
Oh, yeah.
Anything?
Yep, that's good.
Okay, so I asked the ghost if the artifact, the skull, had been here as long as she had, or if that was something Jessup brought in.
I've seen that. I believe that's something my late husband coveted. It brings bad.
Yes, we're bringing it out. So
I would
if it
not
were
try
removed-
to tear it from those who wish to hold it.
we aren't. We're just taking it outside for some fresh air. But if it were to be removed, would you be able to leave the house? Would the house be safe?
I don't know.
Come along with us and we'll see.
Again, I can't leave here.
Well, yeah, so you follow us, and then as we step out of the house, if the skull is out of the house, then the house is safe, then you can follow us, and if not, you'll have a nice trip up out of the crypts, get a little scenery.
I will try.
Okay.
And she follows you to the door of the crypt.
She can only stay in the crypt, not the house. Okay.
Oh, damn, I wish I had a message right now.
I do.
I know,
Wait,
but
can
you
you
don't know
message
that I
both?
need you to.
No. But can you message a ghost? Is that a thing?
What?
Can you message a ghost? Is that possible
Can you
with this spell?
message a ghost?
I
I
think
guess.
Yeah.
can.
I'll just
I
say
don't remember there being a rule saying you can't.
yes,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can.
Because I did want to bring her along in the hopes that she knew something else. Because, of course, her husband... I do want to free her. But I also want to see. So maybe I will message her asking if she knows, like... She probably doesn't know how to destroy it. How can I think this? Zaltana's enraptured by the skull. Any advice? Question mark.
I don't
I'm-
know. It was something that my husband coveted before he was killed. It appears to be a source of power in certain ways. He was always searching for more power. It seems there were other items, similar or different. He was always searching for power.
I guess we're still moving forward, right? Like, I wouldn't have paused. Okay.
I feel like we kept walking.
Mm-hmm.
Has the ghost said her husband's name to us at any point?
Has she?
Somebody from the house. I know that, like, with that last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just can't
I
remember.
think she did. I just don't remember.
I think it
her
was
name
something
is
with an A.
Naima.
Yeah, I remember her saying her name.
And her husband's name, for sure. I don't remember what it is.
We have a
What's
raid!
up, Ray?
Hey.
And the host, Rad.
What's
Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi. Thanks,
Hello,
Diesel Shah, for
hello.
rolling in. We are just trying to. So, quick recap. We're trying to, with the party, leave a crypt, wherein they knocked out a very ancient mage. The mage came back to consciousness. Misty stepped a couple times out. But one of our intrepid party members, while trying to relieve this mage of their items, seems to have picked up a certain very powerful item. And now this party member is quite obsessed with this item. The item is in fact a diamond-encrusted dark skull. And that's where we are. We're trying to leave the place now. And
I'm so smart, and I make it everyone else's problem.
I'm pretty sure I was like, so you pick up all the stuff? You just pick it all up? You pick it all up?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yep, you did it. Yeah.
Do you touch it with your hands?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh,
My
I
little,
waited for
my little
it.
purple
Yeah.
hands.
And it still happened. So you're walking, do you walk out of the house, presumably?
I would imagine that's what we said, so...
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
While this is all happening, because I don't know if Jezebel cast a subtle spell for message, so I think Zaltana would pick up that a
I
spell
thought that was in
being...
your head, was it not?
No, but you still have to...
Message you
still
have
Do
to like
verbal
whisper, I
component
think.
or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, okay.
So, Zaltana would like to... This is a terrible, terrible roll for her because it's dexterity. Sleight of hand the skull back.
From the bees on the ceiling?
bees,
How are you
but
getting
yes.
up there?
Mage hand. It's a cantrip.
Oh, are we mage handing again?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
But I'm
This
sleight of
time,
handing,
We're
so...
doing
I was just trying to save
sleight
a
of
ghost.
hand versus perception.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, I'm in the back. Me and Staci are in the back, so we can definitely see this.
Oh,
And I'm
no.
next
It's really
to her, so
versus
presumably... Or, okay, it's versus Bill, gotcha.
Yeah.
What'd you
I
roll,
saw
buddy?
I saw it roll to a 16 and then back to 6, so 7.
17! Yeah!
Fucking damn it.
I always
You
forget
are-
that Bill has
Awesome.
high
By the way.
perception.
Stella and
Give me
Abel.
my fucking...
To grab the stall from the friggin' bees. The bees.
These are Fort
The
Knox,
bees.
guys.
The bees. Mage casting 7-level spells, no problem. Bees are my bane of my existence.
These are
Your
wily.
kryptonite.
You've come out in this sort of mid-afternoon in the town of Shorehaven, outside of House Galea. Literally the 6 of you, and holding a diamond-encrusted skull aloft in a swarm of bees.
Puddle.
Is this really how you want to leave this house? I'm just asking.
Did
Yeah,
we
I
not
would
pass?
forget the-
I wanted to
Yeah,
whisper to where is Jezebel in relation to me?
Next to Zaltana, so behind you. And Bill,
Okay.
technically.
I'm just gonna kind of, as subtle as MK can be, which is not very, just kind of be like, I think it's time for some fire.
Bring down the whole crypt, or the whole house.
Please
That's
don't.
up to you.
Oh
fuck.
my goodness.
Well, did we just come out of the crypt or go to the house? I thought Bill wanted to bury it in the house, or in the crypt. Or you want me to shoot it? Because I will shoot the skull, but...
I mean,
I have a feeling that's not gonna work on it.
I
but
have a feeling that just like
I
us
have
shooting
Chaos Bolt, but I don't think that'll be enough either, no.
No, this thing is pretty epic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
no,
isn't some-
Oh, yeah, so how far away is Bill keeping this skull while we're still in the crypt, like right before we leave?
As high, like as close to the ceiling as possible, out of reach of any of us.
I mean...
So you all have walked outside the house now, right?
And the ladies haven't, like, encountered us, because I imagine that would cause questions.
Yeah, Bill would like to
Yeah.
give this to the wives.
They
Not his
already
wife.
said that
His
they're
wife.
gonna wait for you at the Bounty's End.
Oh, that's right, okay.
That's right.
I don't want to bring this to the.
What's
bounty
around the
end.
house? I mean, we are in Shorehaven, so
Is there a well?
the ocean is an option.
Can I throw it in the
Even if
well?
fish-
How
What
far
well?
away?
What well? What?
Is
well?
there a well?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no-
what's
there's,
on this property?
there's going
Rich
to be
people.
a well. Probably, yeah, up in the back. So you'd have to
Great.
walk around the house.
Bill would like to throw it down the well.
You
Okay,
start
and
walking
then-
around the house.
Jeez.
Bill,
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
need
dive
you.
in the well.
Bill, I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
If Zaltana lunges for it, I'm gonna lightning lure her, because that is all I have. Besides, that won't hurt as much.
I have nothing.
I'm gonna keep her.
I rolled an
Me
8.
either.
Bill, you take.
Wait, what?
What?
Am I falling in
From
the
what?
well?
You take. Hold
I know
on.
it explodes, but
Um,
he isn't touching it.
Wait. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. Okay.
Is there a lawn trapped?
No, it's
Wow.
fucking,
Evil
it's
garden
fucking
gnomes.
Jessup. Jessup's waiting outside.
Motherfucker.
Jessup was waiting the fuck outside, you all. I asked you 4 times. Did you exit the house? Did you exit the house? Yeah? Okay.
Well, we didn't have any.
6.
Well, they're annoying, and I was hoping that they were slightly under the skull influence, although I guess they still could be.
You take 24
I'll
points
punch
of
them, though.
damage, Bill.
Okay.
Because them I will match missile
Jessup
or chaos bolt.
dives out of the house and basically, like, tackles you to grab this thing. Roll me. We're gonna do a strength contested. You're gonna do with disadvantage because you just got hit by a huge spell. Roll me just
Yeah,
straight
so like
strength.
narratively, am I like losing control of my bees when
Yeah.
I'm being hit and it drops?
Yeah, narratively,
Okay.
like you're losing control of your spell a bit.
Okay,
These
cool.
bees
Because it's no, because
cannot
like
be
the
that
bees.
strong.
Yeah, because like the bees aren't anywhere near where he
Yeah,
would be on
yeah,
the ground,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Mm.
Still have
I
one
only rolled a
spell
15.
What am I rolling?
Just strength. Strength
Oh,
versus
strength. Sorry. So a strength save or a check?
Check.
This isn't gonna be good. Yeah, that's a nat 1.
Oh no.
You get hit with this blast of energy, and like you lose like. I know this is bending rules. Shut it! I don't want to hear it. Because they're
Wait,
bees.
What is hitting me?
There was like a ray of fire hitting you.
After he tackled me and did 24 damage.
Yeah, well before.
He's dead. Okay.
And then he
Impressive.
goes forward, grabbed this skull, and is sort of like right in front of y'all. You can all do whatever you want. He's
And
ready to
Zaltana
turn.
fucking do something.
Hit him.
We'll
Yeah,
go.
she's waiting for this fucking skull.
I'll swing. I will swing a great axe.
I'll
if I'm
fire
allowed
chaos
to.
bolts.
We're gonna
We're
do
going
a real
initiative?
quick initiative. I don't even have
Okay.
like a map for this, but I'm gonna do a real
okay.
quick initiative, just to see who gets to
Zaltana's
jump.
sick and tired of Jessup. We'll
Yep.
chuck Jessup into this well.
That's not good.
That's not good
Ooh,
for Jessup
that's
either.
real nice.
14 for MK.
Babies come back.
MK is
Shit,
14,
Initiative.
17 for
Fernell-
Staci.
19 for Staci.
For now, has
22.
22
22 for Jezebel.
Jezebel is 22. Nice.
10 for Bill.
Bill is
okay,
10.
okay.
19 for Zaltana.
Oh. Zaltana is 19, and Fernell
7.
7. Okay.
Poor
Jezebel is first.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try to attack Jessup because I think Jezebel would see this as Zaltana's gonna attack them as well, so I don't have to worry about her yet. So I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at them, and I'm gonna try to aim for the skull that they are holding, if that makes sense, to sort of hit
Sure.
both of them.
Okay.
So to do this, I have to make do I have to not make an attack? Yes, I do. Okay, so I have to make an attack roll first, and then I have to figure out the damage because it's like double rolling weird stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
So it's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so for the damage for Chaos Bolt, then, I have to roll 2 d8s and then something with the damage. So I'm just gonna nope.
You pick
yeah, you
one
choose
to
one of the
decide the
d8s.
type of damage.
Yes. So I rolled that. I got a 7 and a 3, so that will be, okay, move. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on my screen.
So you can choose between psychic or fire.
Okay, I am gonna go with psychic damage then. And so then it's 2d8. So the 2d8 was 10 plus 1d6 is a total of 11 points of psychic damage, which hopefully will affect the skull as well, but I don't know.
That's pretty good.
You can't tell if it affected the skull. You do see that, like, Jessup, who popped out to try and shoot and grab this thing, looks slightly better, but that just hurt them again, so they're looking pretty hurt again.
I gotta roll the other thing.
Yeah.
The wild magic.
Oh, yeah. 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be on a 4. So that was a 6, so that's fine.
Okay. Then it's Zaltana.
Wait.
Or Staci, actually. Who has the higher dex?
Oh no, I said 17, not 19.
Oh, okay. Zaltana then.
How bad does this person look?
Not that bad, but ish.
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 Pretty ish. Alright.
To get it off her.
Cool. Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Please give me a strength saving throw.
They definitely don't have high strength. I rolled a 10 on the die. Their strength save is -1, even at this level, so that's a 9.
That does not save. They will take 2d6 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and they are now restrained.
Okay. Roll me
I
your
will now roll
2d6.
the d6. And it's a wizard spell, so we're fine.
Okay.
Sure.
That is a 12 points of... What the fuck is this? Bludgeoning? Bludgeoning.
Okay. They're looking pretty hurt. Not at death's door, but pretty hurt.
You see her kind of grasp it, this large clay made out of earth hand just grabs Jessup and squeezes.
Ugh. You
The head
haven't learned your lesson, have you? that's Staci now for real.
Well, I think we've learned a lot of different lessons from school, from Amyths, and from a lot of different people. But I have a question for you, Jessup. What does the name Adrian mean to you?
They say nothing and just scowl at you.
Because it seemed to me they looked like a founding possible member of Amos. And Amos is all about, you know, not doing terrible things like it seems like you're doing.
Do not play with things you do not understand, girl.
She does not like being called girl, but she's not choosing to attack right this moment.
Should I hold your action?
Yeah.
Okay. Holding your action, I wrote these real quick. I can't read my writing. Who rolled a 14? Because you're next.
Me.
Oh, MK. That's what that
Girls
says.
have advantage, by the way.
Who has advantage?
Who?
If anyone chooses to attack,
Yeah, 'cause
attack
they're
rolls have
restrained.
advantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. How far am I from Jessup?
Everybody's right there. You basically came out of
Right
the house.
there?
Jessup popped around from around the corner, like shot Bill. Is now restrained.
All right.
Where is the skull?
In their hand. And they're
Got it.
restrained.
Okay. Yeah, MK's fucking had it. I'm
That's
just
it.
gonna like full force yelling at the top of my lungs, just charge at him and hit him with my shovel. Because I've fucking had it with this man.
Go ahead. This
Or
person.
they,
Go on.
excuse me,
Person.
excuse me. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Oh my god.
Yes. Dude.
Well, then,
Stop being a nuisance to society.
That is 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
I did think, are there like cops in Shorehaven? Because this probably is causing
I
a
mean-
commotion.
There's like
This
two.
person also did use necromancy in the basement, so
Nobody
That's
really
on
knows.
a large piece of property, so I mean,
Yeah.
what are the chances, right?
Yeah.
probably gated, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, you're
Don't mess with
probably a
people.
good like 50, 100 feet from like the road. You're far back,
Okay.
like the large house back away from the road. MK, are you doing anything else? That's your action?
Yeah. And then I am going to stress out and become some animal.
Amazing. Roll the die.
Roll the die.
Roll the motherfucking dice.
A 12.
You're a baboon.
Yeah.
yay!
That is
You're gonna be
amazing.
so fun.
Yep.
A giant baboon appears in front
do
of this giant
Very
hand
small.
holding this mage with this magical skull. Everyone's losing their goddamn minds. That's your turn. Jezebel, I think you're next with an 8.
No,
First.
Oh, Bill's next with a 10.
Bill's next. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I was about to say, I'm definitely last, and I think Bill needs to.
I had an 8 for the previous, like when we started the game or the session.
I need
Is
to
it
close
me
the
then?
window. I'm freezing.
Is it me?
Yeah, Bill, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this dude.
Yep.
And he's restrained, so I get advantage,
You do.
Yes.
and I get 2 shots. So let's hope they all land. Why aren't you scrolling? There we go. Okay, so the first one is good. That was a 1, so that's nice that I have advantage. The first one was a nat 20, so a 28 to hit.
Oh no. Okay.
Fuck me.
That's great.
And the second one is gonna be 23 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
Oh
And so, okay, will you explain this to me? Because I made a note on my thing and I don't actually know what it means. My savage attacks. Crit on melee, I get to roll 1 extra damage dice.
So
Is that in addition to it being double damage?
No, so you roll an extra like D6 or whatever it is, or D8.
Whatever
or
it is.
whatever, yeah.
But wouldn't I,
You
so
do
if it was
the crit, then you add your bat dice.
Plus
to it.
another, for you, it's with your longbow, it's another D8. So you double the damage dice, then add another D8 on top of that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Great. So I will do that.
I don't think it'll matter.
But for effect, so
Yeah.
it's 1 D8 doubled is 2. Sorry, 2 at 2 is doubled 4, and then I add another D8 to that.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. That's a 9.
Okay.
So that's 13 points of damage on my
13?
first hit.
Okay.
13. Yeah.
Sure.
And then my second one is another 2 points of damage. And if that doesn't kill him, I also am gonna sick my bees at him because they're not.
Oh, we're
working.
killing them. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
This
he's
is
fucking
this
us
is all
up.
lethal?
We're gonna kill him.
I'm done. Yeah.
I'm done with
being
him.
Nice.
Okay.
Bill is finally getting his wish.
Yeah, like we've been pussyfooting around for a long time. Another 5 from the bees.
Sure, Jez would be for this. Me? Jez. Fucking go.
What
No, they
damage
gotta
does
be down
your
by-
bees do?
5 points of damage.
Dang!
For the second time today, this mage is unconscious and still in the grasp of Zaltana's earthen hand. We'll stay in initiative for now because we are still at odds with each other. Jezebel, you rolled an 8 this time as well, right?
Oh,
Yeah, so you're
Fernell's next. I rolled a 22.
Oh, you did. Oh, that was
What does that mean?
Jessup. I put Jes, Jessup.
Jezebel, yeah.
They don't get a turn because they're unconscious. Fernell.
Right. Dang it.
Sorry, does
you
the
did what I
skull
wanted
fall
to
into the
do,
ground?
Bill.
Yeah, where's the skull?
The skull, I guess, drops to the ground.
Zaltana is concentrating on the spell in case people wanted to use that information. I'm
Please.
just saying. I would like to
I-
leave this crypt today.
And
Fernell-
Zaltana gets a level in Bard.
Oops. Fernell wants to scoop up the skull in his satchel
Okay.
without touching it.
How?
Like just like kind of like scoop it up.
Okay. You run up and scoop the skull into your bag, like maybe nudging it in with your axe without touching it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
No, you didn't touch
Okay.
it.
Okay. And I turn back to the group like, can we just go now, please?
In the well.
In the
Throw it
well.
In the well.
Oh, in the well?
Throw it in the well.
Throw the skull in the well. We are not going in the well.
Can't do anything about it.
All right.
I literally
I'll
cannot do anything
toss it
about it.
in the
I'm
well.
looking. I'm looking for a reaction. I literally can't do anything.
The well
Fuck.
is about
Throw
100
it
feet
in
away,
the well.
so it's gonna take
Oh, it's
you
100 feet away? Oh.
Yeah, you'd have to go around the house into the back. So like it's gonna take a couple turns. So
Okay.
you start heading towards the back of the house. Great,
Sure.
I'm going to the well.
great.
We
You
should
start
not
heading to the back of the
people
house.
inside the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bottom of initiative.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna stay sort of in it for now, I guess, because probably easier. Jezebel, do you do anything while everyone's sort of starting to move to the back of the house?
I'm just sort of circle between the rest of the group and Zaltana, because can you move when you're concentrating on a spell? You can, can't you?
Yeah.
No, you can't?
Well, you can move.
I
Totally.
don't know.
You just
I
probably
have to stay.
within
I have
30
to
feet or
stay.
something.
I think I have to stay within a certain
Yeah.
distance. Let me read the spell
Yeah.
again.
Well, yeah, I just want to stick by her and hold my action so that if she tries to bolt for the well / the rest of them, then I will do something.
It says 30 foot / 5 foot, so... Oh, it's a 5 foot square, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to stay within...
30 feet.
Yeah, I have to stay within 30 feet.
Okay.
I mean, you can draw. There's an unconscious mage in the hand. But...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm deciding how mad she is.
Yeah.
Russian.
So, Jezebel, you're sort of holding your action then, I guess?
Yep.
Okay. Then 19, Zaltana, you're up.
Jessup is unconscious.
Mhm.
Zaltana wouldn't kill them. Val would love to, but I don't think Zaltana would. Zaltana ain't evil. Zaltana just wants the skull.
Yeah, totally. That is facts. So are you...
trying to kill you.
Zaltana is just having their Maleficent moment right now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I think hearing the well thing and seeing that this mage is unconscious will run that 30 feet while still trying to maintain concentration to see if she can catch them, because she doesn't want to let go of this mage either.
Yeah, I mean, you can to a certain point, and then, you'd have to make the decision. So you can run your speed, which is 30 feet.
Yeah, we're just 30 feet, so that's kind of why. So, like, next turn will be the decision.
And then you can hold your action as well if you want to. You can do your speed and then hold your action for a certain trigger if you want to.
I don't have anything, is the thing. That was my last spell slot.
Interesting. I mean, it's your buddy. It's your buddy Vocal who has this. I'm sure he'd give it back to you.
I'm sure, yeah. Fernell wouldn't betray me like that. God, I used so many spells. Why did I do this?
I mean,
having
to be
a
fair,
Maleficent
we didn't
moment.
know we were all gonna turn on each other.
Yeah.
If she goes outside of that 30-foot range, I'm lightning luring her to get back. That is a cantrip.
To prepare Mage Hand.
Okay.
Because Mage Hand can move an additional 30 feet.
Okay.
So that's a cantrip, so I can do that.
Great. You're holding Mage Hand. Staci, you're up.
I think Staci's probably chasing after Fernell because she doesn't really want to be caught up front with the passed out mage in case anyone does come up here. She's got a little bit of self-preservation going on and she's not about that.
Do you want to dash all the way to get like a little bit further ahead of them towards the back?
Yeah, we'll do that. Just, like, toss it here maybe if you want, but I'm not good at catching things, so I wouldn't recommend it.
You dash ahead, so you're only about like 30 or so feet from the well right now because you've dashed ahead. You're 60 feet or whatever. That's your turn. MK.
I am gonna dash and
Are we playing football?
and I'm gonna hop on Fernell's shoulder as a little tiny baboon.
We're playing keep away.
Yeah, we're literally just running, relay race running this away from you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Great. You're like, a baboon is large, so you're basically
No,
like...
it says small beast.
Oh, does it? Okay. So
Yeah.
you're piggybacking. It's cute. It's fine.
Baby
It's great.
baboon.
That's not... who's next? Bill, you're up.
How far am I from this well?
You're still about 100 feet.
With Fernell.
Yeah, Fernell's now like about 60 feet away.
Oh, sorry, my movement, I'm like keeping pace with Fernell.
Okay, so you can keep pace and hold an action, or you can go even, like, you can nab the bag and go even further if you want to. If you want to dash.
Fernell,
Hmm?
would you trust me to take the bag and run? I understand if you want to do it. I kind of fucked up today.
Just get it away from here. It's not really helping anyone.
Okay.
But
Thank.
don't throw away the satchel. I have other things in there. Just throw away the skull.
I'll keep your bag.
Okay. I'll try and hold. I'll try and hold people off.
Maybe Yeah, maybe comfort Zaltana. She seems to listen to you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, or stay here.
I don't. Okay, fine. I'll yeah, I'll hold Zaltana off. You can see, like, as he says that, he's so reluctant to say Zaltana's name as like an enemy right now.
Yeah.
I feel like MK's little baboon claws just dig in a little bit.
Oh, what? Stop, please. You go ahead if you want to go, and this is Fernell talking to MK at this point. Like, you go ahead if you want to go with Bill.
I growl at Fernell. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, fine, stay here. I don't like it.
Bill takes the pass off, runs your full, like, 60-foot dash. You're about 30-40 feet from the well as well, sort of around where Staci is. That's your
Great.
turn, Fernell.
I start to walk towards Zaltana, back towards Zaltana. And, with this baboon on my shoulder,
Hello, buddy.
I try and, like, wave my great axe towards Zaltana. It's like, hey Zaltana, and I start to, like, lower it and put it on the ground. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, lower what? Didn't you
My
get
great
Bill?
axe.
Oh, okay.
My great axe. I gave Bill the
Yeah,
satchel
yeah.
already. Yeah. But I'm walking back towards Zaltana to do this. It's like, I have no idea what's going on. But I think they're right when they said that you're not really being you right now. Look, I want you to have whatever you want. I think you're cool, and I think you deserve to have whatever that you want. But if it hurts you, and it makes you want to hurt us, then come on, please don't make me do this. I really don't want to do this to my friend. Please.
I'm looking at my DM.
You know that having this skull won't hurt your friends. It'll probably help all of you.
Not trying to hurt you for now. You see that she's trying so desperately to decide whether to keep that spell on Jessup because she understands what it means to let this mage go.
Bigger.
But she is fighting with herself right now, and I think that's as much as I can do because it's not my turn.
Fernell, do you want to take any action or anything?
He's gonna continue talking, and he says, look, at this point, we have Jessup. They're ours. We can do whatever we want with them. Whatever they had is not important. Jessup is important. And I don't want to risk being in a position where I have to see you as anything other than a friend. So cut the crap and just stick with your friends for once.
Oh, that's
Stick with me.
Damn, I'm looking at you. I'm looking with the big emoji eyes.
Look, you like this man. This is your friend.
I do.
You believe this skull should be yours and ultimately will help them as well. You don't think he understands. You don't want to hurt them. You're still Zaltana. But you really need this skull. It's important to you. It's important to all of you. It's important that you have it and nobody else does.
Magic in that, and she's trying so desperately to focus, will help us, and that's all I can do. I don't want to take up everyone else's turn.
He starts stammering, just like, no, and he starts walking towards Zaltana and, like, grabs her and starts shaking her. It's like, you gotta snap out of it, please, please, please stop. Just stop. And that's basically all I'm gonna do.
Can I use my held action?
I'm at the point where I'm kind of like grappling Zaltana.
Yeah, Jezebel, it's your turn.
Yes, can I use my held action to message Fernell and say hug her?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, y'all!
I
Alright,
figured
yeah.
that would be less weird to say than a kiss, because I think you would hug if you were
Oh,
friends
this is
anyway,
so
and I
awkward
think that
for
would be
MK.
enough to both stop. Oh, fuck yeah, she's there. But I thought that would be enough to stop this from happening, maybe, or at least fluster her enough.
Yeah, hug her!
Sorry, I didn't want to take away anyone's moment.
He like sort of hugs her, like squishes, like a squish hug, but it only lasts for like 3 seconds.
Shit.
And he lets go and he goes back to just like shaking.
Chat says
You can
kiss-
see like on his face, if you're in view of like his facial expression, he's kind of like awkward about that hug.
Okay.
But his ultimate goal is trying to like keep her still and in the moment.
She is. You will have at least achieved that. I can promise you that at the very least. Just for roleplay purposes, but I can't act till my turn.
It just froze for me. I don't know what happened.
That was your held action, but it's your turn
Yes.
as well.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. So, are you still holding her
Yes,
for now? Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. What else? You know what? Okay. I am gonna do, I don't think this will work, but I have a liar, and I think it's just weird enough that it might confuse people, so I'm gonna pull that out and just start going, oh, there will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Allay, allure.
Oh, I know this one. Allay.
This doesn't have magic or anything.
We sang this one back in Earth.
It's either just blow something up, so yeah, I don't know if that's a performance check or if it's just an action, but there you go.
It's just an action. I did roll a background perception check, just so you know. Because you're now singing in the front sort of side / backyard. You're sort of all around the side of the house of this like large manor. Set back from the road, like I said, but close to 100 feet. I did roll a perception check in the background. Is there anything else you want to do in your turn?
Singing more noticeable than encasing a mage in earth, just out of curiosity.
You know, both, but again,
Okay.
you're far away. It's not like you're in the middle of a city. It's a small town, a small port city, and this manor is set way back from the port, you know?
So there's nothing else on the lawn, it's just like grass,
Yeah.
and then there's Jessup, so shit, okay.
Like
No,
it took
can't do
you
that, can't do
20
that.
minutes to walk here, right? And most of that was like away from where you had come from.
Yeah, in that case, I really don't have anything else. Because, everything I have is just burning or exploding, and I don't want to hurt Zaltana. So I'm just gonna keep standing there. Obviously,
Please hurt me.
Really?
Shush. That's fine.
I mean, I can.
I mean,
That
up
sounds
to you.
horrible.
It's your character.
I think Jezebel would be more willing to hurt than I would, which is why I feel so bad, 'cause I don't like fighting friends. Does Zaltana look like she's going to bolt? And do I still have an action?
Zaltana?
Yeah.
He's currently being held by Fernell.
I mean,
You can still look like
She
you're gonna
was.
You mean she was?
She was gonna bolt, but I don't know
she
about
wasn't.
now.
Got big rock hands on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is a firm grapple. Kind of masking it as like a snap out of it friendly hug, but it's a firm grapple.
Okay.
Fernell, you've got advantage for your next turn from chat. Jezebel, I'll call out your action because you
Beautiful.
sang a whole
Thank
ass song, but you do still have bonus
Yeah.
action.
Okay, so bonus action, I don't want to use my action surge now, I thought about it, so I guess I will just wait and see. there's really nothing I can do unless somebody attacks, then I can use that reaction, but that's all.
Okay. That's your turn. Zaltana. You must go after the skull if you're able.
God, I really don't like being in this position because there's not really much I can do. At
least you're out of magic.
I am out of magic. And she would not hurt.
I like how Zaltana ran out of magic and then we just decided to run away. Like, this will work now because she doesn't have any spells locked.
I'm just afraid of us putting it in the well and it not working.
I don't think the well is deep enough, but if we're far away from the port, I don't know what else we can do unless we just shoot things until it explodes.
Or give it to the ladies of the house.
You said you're grappling me, aren't you, Fernell?
Yeah.
You didn't make a check.
You couldn't really grapple because you did an action.
Okay.
What was
no,
my
action? You were talking. You didn't do anything.
Well, okay, talking. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. We'll do a check. If Zaltana tries to run away, you're holding her. We'll do a check. But we'll probably give her advantage because you didn't really use your full action.
I did already get
That's
advantage.
Fine, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, great.
All right, I think because it lasts 3 seconds, so it's end of the turn when Fernell steps back, and you see her drop her concentration on Jessup, holding Jessup, and just frantically start running.
Jessup hits the ground, so that's one lost death save.
She won't cry about that.
So we'll do a contested. Zaltana, you're probably what's higher for you, Dex or Strength?
Dex by marginally.
Yeah, you take advantage Dex, and Fernell, you're going to do Strength. It's just checks contested.
You got it. Okay.
I'm just a mage. I'm just a mage
right now, though, right? So chat gave advantage.
Oh, Fernell, you can use your advantage if you want to.
That's a question. That is surely a question. I think I'm going to be okay with just this roll I just had.
Okay.
Because it's a total of 14.
Okay. Did you beat it, Zaltana?
I rolled a 13.
Thank fuck!
That was so fucking close!
Oh.
Okay. Zaltana, that's your action. You can take a bonus action if you want to.
Let me see if I have any that I can use. You gotta do it because I already used
that advantage for something more. Something.
I don't have a reaction. Yep, that's it. I don't have anything.
Okay, we're just gonna go to the end of the round. Zaltana, that's your turn. Bill, no, MK, you're up.
I'm just gonna be on Fernell's shoulder, awkwardly watching everything happen.
Okay.
That's your turn. Bill, you're up. You are, you can make it to the well in your turn.
Thought I went before Bill.
Fucking bad. I'm sorry. I just wrote out it's all in the wrong order. Staci, you go ahead.
What else is back here with us in the well?
No.
Like, is it possible to get anywhere else?
Not really, no. They're on just like palatial land. Like further back is literally mountains. They're just on a bunch of land. It starts to be like rolling hills behind them.
Does it look like Staci could get into the mountains and away from Zaltana? Does it look like she could try to like hide?
You'd have to run probably a couple 100 feet.
But it seems potentially possible.
Yeah, I mean, you're quite far away now, so if you kept dashing, like, you're already close to, like, 60 feet away, so if you dash another 60 feet, you'd be 120 feet, and then you'd need maybe 2 turns, and you would be, out of sight.
Staci turns to Bill. Looks like she's gonna try to get this no matter what. I don't know if throwing it down a well is going to actually solve this problem. I can run and hide it. Keep it away from her. You can say you threw it down the well, and I'll just be gone.
Do you have a bag or something we can put it in?
Always. I have all of the bags that I put my coffee in. I don't really want to dump any of my coffee out, because that would be obvious that I have it now, but put it in a coffee bag.
I want to leave Fernell's bag at the well, so it looks like we dumped it in.
Yeah,
I told-
you can throw it in one of mine.
Great. So let's like deposit it into a bag of Staci's, and I will go to the well and like mime dumping out Fernell's sack as my action, and then
Okay.
like
And
leaving
she's
it on the
gonna-
ground.
You are
Alt.
just sort of like around, like, you're sort of at the side of a house, right? And you two are sort of around the back. So I will give Zaltana a perception check on this to see you like do the switcheroo in the bags versus deception. Either Staci or Bill, whoever has the highest deception, I'm okay with you rolling that, versus Zaltana's perception to see if
plus
she
6.
sees this.
Can I argue that Fernell was trying to keep as much attention to him as possible, and have Zaltana roll
I mean, are you
disadvantage?
for any reason, like realistically?
Because I grappled her again, right?
And I'm singing.
I am going to say, instead of, I mean, DM's choice at the end of it, but I think perhaps the DC should be my passive perception because Zaltana's not looking for them right now. She's trying to get away from Fernell.
Sure, right.
So,
I mean,
Okay.
I will also
Alright.
say I would not go off where that bag is.
yeah.
Like your
I
whole
think that
being is on getting that skull.
Okay.
You know?
We'll see. Should I roll it now?
Yeah, just roll straight perception.
I have a DM bargain.
Yeah.
Everyone's
this
trying.
pass
Everyone's
off-
trying it, aren't they?
Yeah.
For this pass off, can I roll sleight of hand, please?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Great.
Yeah.
That's I don't have a
If we were doing-
-2 in that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if we're doing my deception, I got a 25.
Great.
Bless.
Damn.
And I rolled a 25 of sleight of hand.
So yeah, either way, that's I got a 25. You got to beat a 25
we are a
perception.
team.
Zoltan.
I am. There's no way I'm beating a 25,
Okay.
but I rolled a 16.
Okay, you do that. Staci has it. She runs 60 feet. Object interaction is free. You are now basically 120 feet away from where Zaltana is. So you are more or less out of sight, unless anything happens. That actually, Bill, go ahead and do your turn. You,
My turn is just miming, dumping this bag in,
Mhm.
and then turning around and like waving the bag at oh, like, can they see me? Yeah, waving the bag at Fernell.
okay.
Like, I saved your bag.
When I see the bag, I let go of Zaltana.
Okay. And we'll end at the bottom of the initiative. Fernell, is there anything you want to do?
Not really. Once I see the bag, I'm relieved immediately. I'll walk towards Bill to get the bag.
So we're gonna end. We're basically everybody here, except for Bill and Staci, believe that Bill has dumped this sparkling diamond-encrusted skull down the well behind House Scalia. But Staci is nowhere to be seen. A couple of you perhaps perceive like a dot 100 feet away, scampering into the distance. Your characters can make what you will of that, but that's a story for next week.
Oh my god.
I can't believe I've done this.
What the hell
What
happened,
on
guys?
earth just happened?
We are in the Twilight Zone.
We crammed 4
damn
sessions
it.
into one.
That
think.
was a
That was a
lot.
lot.
Remember
it was
when
like
we
slow,
thought
slow,
we had
slow,
gone?
quick.
We thought we'd gone ham like 20 minutes in when Elle was doing like superhero stuff. We had no idea
Yeah.
what was in store.
Oh yeah, that's the least of our
That
problems. He's
felt
fine.
so bad, man.
Yeah, you're fine.
It felt so bad.
Remember when you died?
The chat is discussing what Zaltana and Fernell's ship
It's
name.
phenomenal.
they're big
the
fans
chat
of
right
you
now
guys.
is phenomenal.
I see
Adorable.
fan art coming.
I mean,
Here it comes. Yeah.
I honestly
Yeah.
might commission some.
this is
Here we go.
amazing. You have
I'm so sorry. I can't do anything, y'all.
No, it's
I
fine.
literally,
It's fine.
Wild Shape was my last thing I could do. I was like, you know what? Why not? I'll be a baboon.
Mhm.
you
I'll be a
all
baboon.
are exhausted, so you're still injured. There's a unconscious mage on the ground for the second time today. One of your party is essentially out of sight.
I'm just gonna read this.
Y'all, I don't know if there's gonna be maps next week because I don't know where we're gonna go. So
Ooh.
it might just be like plain grids to whatever happens. I'm just giving you that warning because this was not planned.
Boss, please let me have a saving throw, please.
That's okay.
You get 1 saving throw a day.
That is so low. No.
You know,
negotiate
here's the
the
thing.
punching scenario. I can knock you out again for
Yeah.
the rest of the
I was gonna say,
day.
we can just keep.
I asked you like I think 3 times if you just grab all the stuff, and I also
Oh.
like made it a bit.
No, you did it
secret
right.
Of
No, you did.
You know, I think
No,
we
you
gave you a
did.
shot. You know how to play D&D.
There's gotta be
Mhm.
there's consequences
yeah.
in this game.
First
Yeah.
items are fun.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing, y'all. This is so fun. Okay.
It was wild.
I love
Freaking wild.
inter-party conflict. You'll get to know that about me. Murph already knows that from this weekend as well. That's sort of my bag. You'll get to know. So,
Ooh.
you know.